Okay, so yeah, okay. It's
Is it back yet?
it's back now.
Cool. Get back in the room. This is
Okay.
gonna happen like 4 more times over the night. And I'm so happy that it is. And that's a lie.
Okay, so with that being said, looking at the clips, yep, so that's
That'd be
2
like an
VODs now.
hour. That'd be like an hour.
Yeah, that's like an hour.
Yeah, this is fine. Don't you love it? I love it. Don't you love it?
I have to make like 3 different thumbnails for session 14.
You are very optimistic. 3. Yo, you sweet girl.
We're okay. I'm gonna say 3 right now because if everything ends up fine, it'll only be 3. At the least.
Wait, no. Anyway.
Okay, so last thing people heard was 6. Your date is at 6.
Okay. Let's rewind that then.
Yeah, and turn the game back on.
No!
Okay. You heard it here, folks.
I'm gonna die. Okay, so you come over here. You say that the thing is at 6. And at that point, I think you were continuing on with you can stab or something like that.
Yeah, she was like, because of this, if you wish to, you are allowed to stay up a little late.
I can double check this.
Of course, if you even want to keep working on it a little bit more.
I think it's...
You said you were almost done, did you not?
I think it's done. He seems to like rub his eyes.
Okay.
I just need to make sure before we take it with us tomorrow.
Take it with us tomorrow? Why would we need this tomorrow?
I would like to go by the part shop that we didn't get to go to yesterday, or today. I'd like to see if I can't find a way to... I can't explain it right now.
That's fine. Also, you will have your date with Jean, and I will be having a date with Chillfox.
Okay, that seems like... He stops. Huh?
I have a date with Chillfox tomorrow as well.
You do? I mean, that's surprising.
Is something wrong?
No, I'm just surprised. I didn't know you two were close.
I didn't think we were that close either.
That's cool.
Is it?
I'm glad you guys are making friends. Especially among the other Navis. I mean, I was kind of worried that my reputation would kind of leak onto you guys a little, you know? But with you guys finding people to be friends with, and that's really cool. I'm a little bit jealous, actually.
Really?
You guys are able to make friends really quickly.
I think you can too, though. The fact that they don't associate us with your past entirely, it means they're willing to overlook certain things. Does it not?
Not a lot of them really know everything that happened. I think the majority of them are just the rumors that happened with Anastasia, so I guess it makes sense. I kind of hope that eventually we can all put things like that behind us.
With that in mind, Chillfox and I, will stay close to ensure you two are safe, while also enjoying ourselves. I wonder how it will be, having a date with another Navi.
He had mentioned, by the way, that you guys would only be getting in your copybots at the end of the date, or at the end of the movie.
We won't be for the movie, though. Only for dinner.
Mm. Uh,
Mm.
do you want me to pack any of this? He motions
Uh,
back towards your clothes that you guys bought.
um, only if you're absolutely sure it's no trouble. I did slightly tease Chill Fox with the idea of me in something different.
I just know that you like the idea of. He just kind of stops and thinks for a second.
Hmm?
I didn't even notice, but that copybot walked back with Miss Toki and Night Bunny's clothes.
Well, yeah, they are night bunnies.
That would have been really weird to see going out of my house.
Hmm. It arrived safely, though.
uh, he just looks at the clothes. Can you show me which ones you want?
That one.
I will grab that one. Ah, there's underwear in here. Ah, I'm getting away.
just like, okay, reaches in the bag, feels thing, panties.
Panties. That's lewd. I'm kidding.
Apron. Just this.
Why did you get an apron?
Because you took too long.
Ah. He goes through some of the things. He kind of like holds them up for you to choose out. Luckily, whenever you and Donovan and Savannah were out, you picked out things that will work with the different outfits that you made. So you got one of them and you got it ready. You can tell me what kind of look that is later.
Yeah, we won't worry about it too much right now, because now I have to think about it. I only thought about one outfit, but it's like, wait, I need to coordinate with Chill Fox. Like, this is like girl things. We need to, if you are an accessory to me, Chill Fox, you need to coordinate with me. But because you probably don't have an outfit, I need to coordinate with you. So be grateful. He probably has outfits.
He has outfits, kind of like how you used to have outfits.
Sweet.
I
don't know what he's wearing.
Coordinate with you, or coordinate with him. Fuck.
Who are you? I'm you with the penis.
He'll look at you. Oh, you're wearing something red. All of a sudden, in something red.
Perfect. Less thought. Less thought required. Fuck yes. I'll think of something.
But yes.
Oopsies. I bumped the mic.
I think I'll just, if I'm not going to be leaving too early, maybe I'll just leave it here for the night, and whenever the morning comes up, I'll look at it without being sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna lay down.
Of course.
I had a lot of fun today, guys.
I'm glad.
Good.
Despite everything, it is good to see that we did still enjoy the day.
I'm glad I didn't get arrested.
I'm glad I didn't get arrested.
Vader.
Hmm?
Really, thank you for the talk.
Just speaking. Well, I guess I only did half the speaking.
I'll go and lay down, guys. Good night.
Good night.
The monitor goes off. Alan goes and lays down in his bed. Bing.
I was gonna say don't let the bed bugs bite, but I thought that'd be inappropriate for me.
The four of you are now here. I would like to know, as you guys are getting ready to shut down for the night, if there's anything you guys would like to do before we make our way forward with the events that's going to happen after this. Yome, is there anything you'd like to do to take up your time for the night?
I think she's good.
Cross, what about you? Okay, thanks, Cross. Vader, is there anything you would like to do to fill out your thing for the night, or should we just move on to the next day?
Vader himself is gonna relax, and then Buck's gonna ominously, Vader will be like, "Have a good night." Yes, a good night. Then he's gonna look to the camera ominously. Something is up, but we don't know what yet.
It must have been because of that. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Credits roll.
Just have a zoom in at Bug as he stares ominously toward the camera.
He says end of sequence and fade to black.
The next morning, Cross, of course, gets up before everybody else. However, she does not wake Alan up because, again, Alan does not need to be up at any time today. And even though he asked to be let up early, that was before he knew that the time would be 6 o'clock by the time the date had to start.
Yes.
So all of you guys wake up at your leisure upon waiting around for a little bit. I'd like to know, Yome and Vader, how long would you guys like for Alan to stay in bed?
Considering he woke up pretty early yesterday, and what time would you say he went to bed?
I'd say by the end of all the talk and by the end of everything he had done, it'd be around 10:30, 11 by the time he actually went to bed.
Okay, so a good 8 hours of sleep would be about
7:30.
7:30, but it's Sunday. He can sleep in a little bit, so I'd say she'd probably let him sleep in till maybe 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning.
Let's see how long you wanting to stay in bed, Alan, with that one physique. If left to his own devices, he will definitely sleep till 10.
All right.
Would you like to try to wake him up at 10, or do you want him to wake himself up?
She'll wake him up at 10.
Okay. Because if I will say this, if you didn't wake him up at 10, I'd be like, if left to his own devices, he'd wake up at 11. If left to his own devices, he'd wake up at 12.
Yeah, it's that thing of she's letting him sleep in, but not to the point that it would actually make it harder for him to go to bed that night, and then probably it wouldn't fuck his sleeping schedule just one night, but it'd be harder for him to fall asleep if he sleeps in anymore.
You guys turn on the monitor. As you guys look out at it, you guys see Alan just laying, basically hugging onto a pillow that he has, just a contented smile on his face, because this is the first time he's had this much sleep with this little stress.
Just oh fuck yeah, pillow. Oh hell yeah, bed.
He is legit just looking like he is enjoying sleep right now.
He looks like he's having fun. He looks like he's having fun.
Just imagine Alan, his head on the pillow, him hugging onto a pillow, and just one of those kitty smiles on his face. He is having the good sleep.
Is this what they call sleeping like a baby? It is very cute. If I had a heart, it would go doki doki.
Downloading heart.
Downloading heart.
At that point, how would you like to wake him up?
Let's not be obnoxious this time.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. No. Yeah, let's put that as an alarm. That. He's gonna put a nice little cute song, and just kind of have that trail in, like an alarm clock, like those alarm clocks where you would put an MP3 into.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, like one of those.
100%. With his physique roll earlier, that does not wake him up.
Turn it up higher.
You guys now notice that he seems to be humming along with whatever song that is.
Okay, let's try this. Let's try this again. The speaker was not on my side. Oh
Yeah.
Fucking. He is very in sleep. Sleeping problems, my left foot.
I knew one of you were gonna do the nya thing, so I really wanted him to do the nya thing.
What is a subtle way to wake someone up without being obnoxious? Any ideas, Bug Vader? I can only think of inappropriate ones.
Why are you asking me?
I don't know.
Then go for
Meanwhile,
the less.
over at him. Nya 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 nya. I'm playing. I'll give him one more roll on physique.
Eight.
He's potentially a little bit easier to wake up now. It's better than the 5 he rolled earlier.
Yeah.
Alan, wake up. Or I will do something inappropriate.
No. Not again.
You mean none again?
Yome, good morning.
That's not nice.
What?
Something inappropriate again?
No, I wasn't doing anything inappropriate again.
Wake up, it is 10.
Is it time? Oh, Sunday.
I guess in hindsight I could have just said, Alan, wake up, you're late for school. But it's Sunday.
Sits up. I didn't think I'd sleep that long.
It seemed like you were sleeping rather soundly.
I feel a lot better.
You were even humming to the song I put in.
What?
You were going, nya nya nya.
No.
It was very cute.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Play that back, Cross.
It's like you wanted me to record that? I'm kidding.
You wanted me to record that?
Yes, I want you to record every single part of his life.
If you're not gonna talk, you might as well be a recorder.
Anyway. Sorry, if I did, I was just having a really good dream.
That is fine. I had heard that you had some small sleeping problems from Donovan. So, it is good that you got a good night's sleep.
I've gotten a little bit better since staying with Donovan. I think, at least. With I don't walk around anymore, not usually. A couple of years back, in order to stop me from doing anything, my dad gave me these leg weights and said to wear those, and it worked for a little bit. And once I got used to it, I just stayed in bed.
I mean, it is better than literally strapping you to it.
It was pretty interesting, the measures that he tried to take. Once he tried to give me a weighted blanket, it weighed so much. I think the full thing was like, if you held it by itself, almost 20 pounds.
I heard those are good for anxiety as well.
It was pretty expensive, too. But it was really nice. I outgrew it, though, so
Mm. Knowing that, though, it does explain yesterday's events a little bit better.
That doesn't
But either...
happen a lot.
That is fine. If anything, if you ever act like that again and I stop you, I will merely pinch you.
Thank you.
Mm.
Either way, what time did we have to go today?
6. Or that is when you should be there.
We should probably leave somewhere around maybe 3-ish, maybe even a little bit sooner if we want to go to the mall first.
Mm-hmm.
But that still gives us around 5 hours or so.
Of course. If anything, you can probably set yourself up with a small lunch right now.
Maybe.
That way you're kept satiated. I do not know where they intend to go for dinner. I tried to keep it so that Jean had as much control over what happens.
I feel bad if she's the only one that had anything to say about it. I mean, I know she's not going to like the movie that I want to see, so... Besides, I can see it any time now thanks to Bug. So,
Well, then
I
there
was
you
gonna...
go. If you pick out the movie, she picks out where you dine.
I don't know what she's going to want to watch, though.
Then maybe it should be the other way around?
Maybe. I mean... If they're the ones that said they wanted to eat dinner, she might have some place in mind already. Maybe I should look it up. The movies,
The
I mean.
movies?
Yeah.
I can look over it with you. Maybe I can recommend one from a woman's
Yeah, that'd really help out. He gets up and makes his way over toward the desk. As he does, he sits down and looks at the file that has been there since last night. He looks at it and then denies the urge to just start going over it right now because he's like, no, I have something to do now. And I have 5 stress, so I'm not going to stress myself over this.
Yeah.
As he begins to look up the different movies, Alan is going to attempt to decide the movie to watch. And when they go, he's like, no, we're going to watch this movie. And she's like, I fucking hate that movie. I'm going to go with something else. I'm kidding. But no. As he begins to look things up from there, you guys note all the different movies that are playing. You guys do note that the movies are still up today, so that means that no matter what happened yesterday, the theater still seems to be running today.
Mm-hmm.
And as for everything else, you guys do notice that apparently there was some sort of a hiccup at the mall yesterday.
Oh?
Apparently, late at night, around, you guys had left there, around 9 o'clock, basically by the time you guys had got back here, there was a little bit of a blip, and most of the power in the mall went out for about a minute.
Oh.
But things seem to be fine. Definitely not a hook or anything. I'm kidding. But with that being said, he looks up all of the different movies. He tries to talk with you about them for a little bit, and you guys eventually decide on something. What's the title of the movie you guys decide on? Last time was Portal Combat, and that ended up being some sort of a hash of the 40K game.
How about this movie? This rom-com called He's Just Not That Into You.
What kind of message are we trying to send here, yo man? I'm kidding.
No message at all.
It's a rom-com. Just that desperate look. It's a rom-com. No.
Oh, Peter Senpai, what is it, man?
So what else?
I can't think of any movies. I thought you thought of Portal Combat.
I did.
Oh.
That's why I'm asking you if you have any thoughts.
Will, any movie ideas?
universe.
I was gonna say treasure place.
Treasure place, yes.
Treasure place. Treasure
that one's
tower.
That one's an action adventure.
Treasure tower. Where the treasure is your hearts.
Then we have Oh God, Please No, the psychological horror part 2.
These are some really weird names.
I'd like you to think of something better.
Well, let's see here. Maybe, The Phantom's Tale?
What genre is that?
It seems like it's some sort of a movie about a girl who was kept inside of her manor all of her life, and who, when she escaped, found a dog inside of a box.
That sounds fucking stupid.
No. No.
That sounds on the nose.
Hmm?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Maybe not that one.
She's just like, as she thinks about what she learned from Chill Fox. No.
Yes. Sup, Blue? It's my birthday today. 1 year closer to death. Hell yeah, dude. Happy
happy
closer to
birthday.
death day.
Yay!
Happy slowly getting older and disappointing everyone in your life day.
Yay!
I'm 30 on that.
Slowly.
Yay!
It's a joyous day.
Let's see. Fucking. Let me look at my bookcase and let me see if I can MacGyver a word based on something that's. How about Mercury? The tale of a young shy artist and a rowdy motorcycle boy, and the psychological dramas as they learn to love you. No, not that one. And as they talk about their psychological traumas and learn to love one another despite their. No, that's that one.
Well, I mean, that sounds pretty okay. Why not that one?
Do you want to watch that?
Oh, maybe it'd be best if we did have her figure it out. I wanted to decide something, though.
I should have asked Chill Fox what she's in. Well, commonly among women, they actually do tend to enjoy this occasional psychological thriller, romance to an extent, and comedy. There's also 50 Shades of Blade.
50 Shades
Actually, no, it's 50. No, 50 Shades of Grey is canon here. No,
50 Shades of
because that-
Iago.
There's also 50 Shades of Indigo.
It just got a movie adaptation recently.
No. Isn't that the one where, like, the guy's really into bondage?
There's a lot of sex.
I'm actually quite interested into what they did for a theatrical release without making a snap.
I don't think we'd be allowed to watch that, Yome.
You wouldn't. You would.
There's a lot of choices. We'll pick one of them when we get closer.
Yeah, we'll pick genre of the movie.
No. We'll pick one of the ones we've talked about.
Okay.
He looks over to Cross and Vader. Maybe. Could you three do me a favor? I'm gonna check this over one more time. Could you guys check my mail for me, and maybe could one of you check online for a wireless adapter for a PET?
Sure.
I just want to know. I just want to know if I could get one of those at the mall and how much it would be.
Of course.
Thanks.
Dibs on the mail.
Of course I have to go for the one that bug can exploit.
Hell yeah. As we do that, let's start with the one that Bug can exploit.
Yeah!
Vader and Bug, you guys search online for a wireless adapter for a PET. As you guys do, you start looking up things specifically from stores at the Dentech City Mall. As you guys are doing so, would you like to roll me for your scans, please? And by scans, I mean one of your scans, just singularly.
Alright, let's check this out. Whee! I'm very, very crazy. 3.
All right, that was Vader. Let's go for Bug.
Eh.
I think these are the ones you've already used. I'll put 2 of these in.
1. Oh wait, that's rotation. Hold on.
Yeah, that one's not. That one's not. There you
There
go.
we go. 2. I'm not counting the 20 because it was being weird. Whoa, 3.
Okay.
So 12 of those, the highest.
So, Vader, you're sitting here like, man, none of this is shooting viruses. I really wish I was shooting viruses right now.
Oh, come on. If you want to hunt the game, you need to find the game.
Whereas, Bug, while you're going through, you do find the store that is in the mall known as Pravada.
Okay.
Pravada Illuminati.
Good.
You find Pravada Illuminati. It is the technology shop that is in the mall. As you do so, you are able to find that it does not seem to sell a lot of just regular parts. It does sell new PETs and things of that nature. It takes you a little bit, but I would like you, and this will be the only one that would get to do this is Bug. I would like you to please roll me for your data to see if you can figure out anything with this shop.
Okay, but first, how's the stream doing? You're sounding a little robotic on my end. I don't know if that's
The
affecting
stream's
stream.
fine.
It wouldn't affect the stream because the stream would go with my audio, not the Discord audio.
Yeah, so that might be your net being a little bit funky right now.
Oh, you're fine though, Squeaky.
Oh,
If you,
No idea.
I also want to remind you that Bug himself has 27 things in this thing. Like those are Bug's inspiration.
Well, he was stealing from Vader's, okay?
Just letting you know.
And I rolled a 12.
Okay. You do note that there are parts from PETs that have broken in there. They are for PETs of a higher model than Allen's, but you could potentially try to find a wireless adapter in one of those. Bug, how would you like to handle this information? Do you want to search anything in particular? Do you want to figure anything out? What do you want to do?
This is pretty straightforward. He'll not check the black market.
I love how that was an option.
He's not going to go into the deep web.
Also, Han, about 6 minutes ago, gifted a tier 1 sub to Zach Pope. Thank you very much, Han. Much appreciated. Thank you, Daddy. 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 Anyway.
And he's not going to hire a thief to get it at a cheaper price.
Of course.
But instead, he'll log into personal information after he finds out where it actually is.
You note that in order to get a busted PET, you will have to order it here, and pick it up at the store. but it will be around 5,500 zenny.
Hold on. Something seems to have happened with sound, I think.
Has it?
I saw right in the ear. I have headphones.
Oh no, that was whenever I was getting close and telling Han that he was my daddy.
Oh, okay. Okay, but where was I?
If I really wanted to
Okay.
get anybody, I'd do something like this. But yeah.
Oh, you mean like?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, just making sure.
But yes, if you wanted to get something like that, it would be something. It would be something on the grounds of 5,500 zenny, which is the equivalent in your tongue, Will, as like $55.
Oh, fuck that! Deep web it is. I could get it for 20.
Note that Alan was wanting to pick it up today.
Oh right, I'm not paying for this one. Okay, fine. We'll do it the legal way.
Do you want to order it?
Yes, and is it possible to reverse engineer the email system so they accidentally give me their email instead of I give them the email?
I mean,
Okay,
man, I don't
fine,
know.
I'll
I don't know what
just-
the role for that, man. You and your cyber terrorist bullshit. I guess give me a sync roll.
Okay, where's the bag?
It's up here. Oh my
Sick.
fucking god. It's not
Hold
rolling.
on.
There we go. First roll is 19.
Wow.
Let me see if you get a 20.
Joker, look.
Oh my fucking god.
That looks like I was cheating. Like, you know
Wow.
how in TV shows it has like the magnet? It looks like I fucking
Yeah, I
blew up.
did. It was like, here's a twin.
Just ignore that one. How many 20s can I get? I was joking! I was 2 19s! 2 20s! 1 and a 17. That was amazing!
So, here's what happens. I'm gonna make this tie into an alert we just got. So, Bug, as you were sending the message through to them and buying the thing, Vader got bored and kind of like walked away, just kind of like yeah, you finish this, whatever. Because again, you guys are able to be separate from each other currently. As that happened, not only do you get Pravada Illuminati's email, but you also convince them to pay you the 5,500 zenny,
Oof.
giving you a net profit of 4,500 zenny, and as such, Han just gave $20, says 4 party zenny. That would equate 10,000 zenny. You basically just you got $100.
I convinced them they sold me a broken product.
And that they should pay you to give it back to them.
And they should pay me so I don't report to their boss because I realized this guy was new.
Oof. Good
So,
shit, man. Good
you know,
shit.
somehow Alan now has an extra 4,500 zenny in his thing, and you got the thing for free. So, good job.
You see, because what I did was I hacked into the system. I made it look like it gave me a broken product, and I convinced this guy that I would get him in trouble if he didn't pay me because I knew his boss from his first and last name because of the information I hacked.
Here's the thing. I was just going to do it like normally, like, oh, well, his parents gave him another fucking thing of allowance, but I'm like, Bug did it. Bug did it. Let's just Bug did it. As you guys
He is
return,
this world's Simpsons.
Yome,
Mm-hmm.
you search up the emails.
Before we do that, because we're in the home network and we're safe and shit, right?
Yeah.
I think it's been a while.
You explode, then you get the email. Oh, anyway.
I think it's been a while.
Okay.
Yay!
I just want you to know, even though you're home and you're safe, it does not mean these can't go badly.
I know that doesn't mean that, but these are like the best times.
Okay. Let me get the things out.
Alrighty. It's time to elect. Just because it's also been a while, and I'm like, this is a great time to use a fate card.
Yeah. Trying to find it.
Because I literally looked at my
I keep-
table and remembered I have 5.
I call it, instead of calling it Navi fate cards, I call it Megaman fate cards for some reason.
Huh.
The last one you got was Roll Heart, right?
Yeah, last one I got was Roll Heart.
Gotcha. All right, go ahead and roll me a d12.
Alrighty. Was this a D12? I don't remember. No, this is a D10. Oops. Where's my D12?
Probably yeeted it somewhere, knowing you.
No, I didn't.
It's not on your thing.
Did I accidentally I think I might have accidentally black holed it. Because this is a D10.
Okay, give me a second. Making sure this is it. Yep. Shoop. There you go.
Okay. Gotta make it nice color.
Make it nice color.
I'll make it this for now because
That's yellow.
I
That is-
know,
that
but
is
like,
bright fucking yellow.
okay, hold on, let me try.
That is not orange.
Okay, hold on, let me try. Okay.
You're so bad at this. Give me a second.
That's too dark.
Go too dark.
Ha.
Close enough. Okay.
Nine.
A 9.
Oh, it's about time you got this one.
Okay.
You got the Mystery Network.
Oh.
So far, everybody's gotten this one.
Oh, neat.
Navi glitches out slightly and obtains the network ID for a random unused network around the area. This network can be connected to a home network and be used as a hub for updates. Honestly, having one in your house is kind of very redundant.
Should I just hold on to this then and use it whenever we get to a place?
I could allow that.
Alrighty.
It's not
so I'll
a
just...
humongously influential card, and it'll probably come up well enough in the next arc. So yeah, I would say hold on to this one.
Alrighty, so I'm just gonna title it Mystery Network, and I'll put it. Yeah. So
all three of you have had this now.
Sweet. I'll just save this.
You have that and Roll Heart currently.
Yes.
With that
Yeah,
being
I'm
said-
not gonna get too hubris. I'll leave. I'll leave it at that one fate card.
Frickin' end up getting one of the other ones that just explodes you, and you're just like, your backup data comes out like, oh, what was I doing? Right, the email.
Oh right, the email. Well, glad I got that out of my system.
Apparently, I tempted fate. I don't know. This is weird.
It just feels like I tempted fate.
As for his emails, go ahead and roll me a scan, please.
A skin. I'm gonna put in one inspiration into the skin. Blip, 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 blip. That is a 9. And a 4. So
Okay.
9 was my highest.
9 plus what?
Plus a 3 scan, that is 12.
Okay. As you are going through the emails, you find one email, which is a response from Miss Toki.
Mm-hmm.
You find a email from his father.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a email from oh wait, no, I'm supposed to tell you this first. You have an email from his father, and an email from Miss Toki. Other than that, because of your scan roll, you had actually checked out his spam folder for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And upon going through that for a second before deleting everything, you see a couple of emails in there. One of them being an email from the site that you guys had unsubscribed to, going, "Why did you leave? Let us know if what we did was wrong," or something like that. One of those cancellation ones where it's just like, "Would you like a free month?" Is that what was wrong?
Oh, wowee.
However, other than that, you see what appears to be a rather suspicious looking email.
Oh?
This one seems to be basically a bunch of circles and squares. And as the circle and squares kind of like box around, you've seen this kind of thing before.
Oh. Oh.
You see this type of lettering. Not that exact message, but you do see that kind of lettering as far as the email is concerned.
Mm-hmm. Sender?
Does not have one.
Okay. I'll go to the Miss Toki one because that's probably a reply to what I sent her. Of course.
The Miss Toki one seems to say that there's no problem. She talked to Night Bunny. She's sorry she couldn't get back to you immediately, but not to worry too much about the
Warning.
warning. She gets a lot of them, and then there's like a little face.
Awesome. It's good to know that I could have lied about this, but decided to tell the truth anyway.
And whenever you check his father's, it seems to say
She doesn't want to check his father's
oh, okay, then that's fine.
because she remembers what Alan said about the emails between him and his father, and she does not want to read it.
Okay, making sure.
Mm-hmm.
It was gonna be not related to the last one that he sent, but that's good. But that's good to know that you remember that.
Yeah. So
Because
she.
the last one that he sent was definitely a private one for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one is something that she'll let Alan know that it's an email from his father and that she hasn't looked at it.
Hmm.
And she will also point out this rather dubious one.
Alan currently is checking the thing over that he had made, so you'll have to wait for him to check that over first.
Okay.
You return to Alan around the same time Bug Vader returns. And after about 5 or 10 minutes, Alan just kind of sits back and seems to pack up the data that he made and move it over toward the PET, which has been docked by this point.
Neat.
Boop. He has moved it over to the PET, and a new program has been placed inside of it. As he looks back to you guys, you tell him about it then?
Yeah, she'll let him know.
A message from Dad and some kind of suspicious mail?
Mm-hmm. It looked similar to when I was trying to communicate with Flick through her terminal. I cannot find a sender.
Should we check it out?
How would we be able to do that?
We could open it.
It is open. Didn't I open it?
You didn't see what was inside, but you just asked for the sender.
Oh. Yeah, let's open it.
I thought we opened it.
Nope.
I thought we opened it.
You saw the title and you asked. Okay.
Let's open it.
Don't make me kill you with this email. I will.
But it'd be the perfect time.
Roll a d12.
Okay, I don't know. I thought it was fun to do another
Roll a
one.
d12.
Last one for this game. Promise.
Sure you do.
12.
Okay. Do you have anything on you currently? Oh. You have this.
This? No,
Whatever
I gave that to Alan, didn't I?
You sure?
Yeah, I gave it to Alan so we can make a program out of it. Because he was like, do you want me to take this and make a thing?
Well, then you shouldn't keep it on your sheet.
Oh, sorry.
You just got factory reset.
Oh.
All extra data currently held by the Navi is removed and lost. This frees up some of the Navi's data and increases their capacity slightly. The Navi can choose either to lose one program or all of their inventory. Unfortunately, you don't have an inventory, so you have to choose a program. Then they choose one of those things to increase. The next mystery data found is around the Navi. May roll up the item table and blah, 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 blah. All right. So you can choose to lose one of your programs.
Mm-hmm.
Anything here. And I will give you the same thought I gave to Jake. Over here, you guys do know that you have some extra programs, such as a extra movement data, extra basic buster, and that's it. You can lose one of these two without worry. If you lose your melee data, you'll have to take the buster data in exchange for it. All these are not anything you can really replace things with.
Okay, so movement data is one I can get rid of without any real consequence.
Yes.
And then what is Buster program for? The basic
your
buster.
buster, your basic buster would replace your melee combat here. If you look at your basic whip pack, it is a pack of data. One of the things in there is melee combat.
Oh, okay.
So if you lose your melee combat, you have to replace it with buster combat.
Okay.
Because you guys don't have a melee combat check.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get rid of movement.
Okay. That is part of your advanced autonomy pack, the movement.bat. So you get rid of that. So we'll say for like a little bit, you're just kind of standing there not moving for a minute. Like, eh.
Alan, I can't move.
And we'll get rid of the movement data.
Alan, I can't move. Alan, I'm scared.
Alan, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I tempted fate again. I can't move. Hurry, make love to me before I'm deleted.
The next mystery data found. The next mystery data you find, you'll get to roll off of the item table instead of taking the original result, which is really good. And you choose one thing to increase your capacity. You can either increase your capacity for programs or your capacity for item storage.
I don't know how big that program's gonna be that Alan's gonna make with that owner data, right?
You have no idea how big it'll be now.
No. I wanted to see like Cross's inventory space to see how big hers was because I can't remember
Yeah,
what
that's
Jake
what I was
did.
doing too.
Because I was like, I can't remember if he storage or increased program capacity.
I
It-
don't think I had enough time to change it on his sheet. I just went to look.
Mm. Yeah.
I will say if you get increased storage capacity, you'll get 30 extra storage Navi storage down here,
Mm-hmm.
and if you get program capacity, you'll get 20.
Okay.
So this will go up to 140, and this will go up to 100.
Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking right now because I have like most of this won't increase anytime soon, right? The basic stuffs.
Yeah, unless you specifically go out to find a way to get these, they will not increase.
Yeah. And then as Alan further optimizes us, the capacity will kind of go up bit by bit, right?
Mm-hmm. So will your Navi
Yeah.
storage though too.
Okay. Well then, for now, I'll put it into capacity. Then let's just
Okay.
raise capacity.
Raise that up to 140. You're fine with that?
Yeah, I'll raise it to 140.
Okay. Currently, let's see how much you're actually using. 10, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You're only using 100 so far, so you have an extra 40 at this point.
Sweet.
So you can't move for a second as you try to open up the thing. You're like, eh. you just for some reason stall out, and Alan's like, oh, let me check. Let's see what's on. Oh, your movement data is corrupted. Must be because I used a different Navi's movement data with you and it did a thing. Here, let me use this movement data that we have that is brand new because it came from the other Navi that was fine. Boop. Okay, you're fine now.
Thank you.
We did it.
I love tempting fate with no real consequences and only benefits.
Here's the thing: if Cross would have chose that last time, you would have had to have gotten rid of something. Like, if you would have had to get rid of your melee program and take the Buster program, that would have been really bad because you can't use your whip with a Buster.
Yeah. Sweet. Thanks, Cross.
With that being said, you guys open up the data. As you do, the data seems to shift around a little bit inside the message. As it doesn't seem to really remind you too much anymore of the thing with Flick. You can easily understand the message that is here. It says, I'll be waiting in Den Area 2.
Den Area 2?
I think that's the area next to the town area that we had gone into. It's on the way to the park. It's on the way to the park network. What is this? Is it some sort of challenge?
Who would want to challenge us, though?
I don't know.
I mean,
Who would send something to our spam folder?
well, it probably went into the spam folder because it couldn't pick up who a sender was. You do have a bit of a filter on your email, don't you?
Yeah, but who wouldn't tell me to my face?
Nathan?
I'm pretty sure he'd just tell me to my face.
Should we check it out? At some point? We can also just ignore it.
I like that idea. If it's really somebody who wants something from me, let them actually send a message that I can understand. Maybe even... Should we
Maybe it'll help
respond?
lure them out. Maybe it'll help lure them out if we do? Is it possible to scan this email for any malicious intent?
I don't know. I could probably find a return address, though, if I looked it over.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try to send something back?
I can try.
What do you want to say?
No.
Okay.
Who are you? No.
Tap tap it tap 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 tap.
Nope. Smiley face.
As he puts in there, who are you? And no.
Put in the smiley face. It seems arrogant.
I don't want to be arrogant.
Okay.
I don't know who this is.
Okay.
He types it out and sends it. Almost immediately, you guys get a response.
Huh.
As if this person has no, well, life.
Oh, look. That was very fast.
It was as well sent to your spam folder. Should we check it?
It could be a reply.
Opens. I'll be waiting at Den Area 2. Smoke Man.
Smoke Man? Did he have another backup file? Data?
We let that one Smoke Man get away. You think it's that one? Or
Can ghost data be used to revive a Navi?
I don't know. If you can retrieve it, you could probably recreate something out of it, but there's 2 ghost datas of him going around now, right? Unless what you guys did to him at the school completely obliterated him.
He threw himself into the hole in the school network.
He's gone then. He looks very like concerned about that and kind of looks away. He's gone then.
You seem rather sure about that.
He gulps.
Is it because of Longshot?
How?
I don't know much else. I only know of Longshot.
He is going to have to roll stress now. You pressed the wrong button. He's really good.
Yeah, I know.
He's really good at stress right now, though. So maybe it's fine. He just has to beat a 15 is all.
That's not a 15. That's a 3.
King, you only inspire if you want that result.
Can't believe Alan exploded.
Don't worry about that.
Hmm? I won't then. Forgive me for asking.
Sorry.
It's fine. I don't think it will make anything better or worse. But that is all I know, because I do not wish to know anything else. But it explains the screen name, at least.
So it's probably it's probably the Smoke Man we let free. Unless there was a backup data of him, which it didn't seem like there was. It seemed like the one we fought was the backup data. But maybe they prepared something pretty quick after what happened. I don't know, but it seems more likely this is that ghost data.
Should we let Donovan know? We might need Blitzman's help again. Or
I say we don't worry about it for now.
Mm-hmm.
If it is that ghost data, and they're hanging out so close to the park, we probably shouldn't head there. The park network is unstable right now.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to head there, let's make sure that we understand what we're doing. Maybe after the virus busting class we have tomorrow, or maybe even later.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I'm probably going to be heading over to Mom's early in the week, so it might be good if maybe we were going there from Scilabs. That way I can be sure that there's something around in case something goes wrong.
Mm-hmm. Then let us simply ignore it for now.
Yeah.
We'll think about all of that when everything else is spoken for. You should think about what you're going to wear.
Yeah, I will.
Mm.
Uh,
If you want, I can help.
No,
Unfortunately.
I'll pick it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn you guys off for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
He reaches for the monitor, looks at you guys. Sorry, and then turns it off.
Meanwhile,
Ah!
Sorry.
He goes to change to get everything ready and to set out clothes and all that good stuff.
just kind of looks at Bug Vader and Cross by proxy.
Well, now what?
Don't look at me.
I'm surprised you're not asking about long shot.
Like,
I do not know everything, but I know a little bit more. Donovan says he will never tell us. I still want to believe in Alan.
the moment you say never, usually means there's gonna be more.
Hmm?
Well, that's what Donovan was saying never, right?
Yeah. He's pretty adamant that Alan will never tell us. But
I
It's-
have a feeling he'll have to eventually.
mm,
I don't know about you, but things are piecing together, and it's hard to keep things in the closet at this point.
well, not with me looking through everything like I do.
Well, that too.
I learned more than I had intended to yesterday.
Blah
Oh,
blah
yeah?
blah. Heartbeat. Blah blah blah. Pulse. Blah blah blah. Blah blah.
Good input, Cross. It's great to know your opinion on this matter.
But did you really have to insult the American government that way?
Down with Netopia.
Whoa! Leave your politics at the door!
But yeah, apparently Longshot was Alan's previous Navi.
His previous customized Navi, where all the other ones were previous uncustomized Navis.
His previous customized Navi.
I can't say I'm surprised about him having a lot more than one.
Hmm. But it was one that he, Donovan, and another friend worked very hard on together. It seems like Alan wanted to be a city net battler as well with Blitzman. Blitzman and Longshot were meant to be a dynamic duo fighting crime before bedtime.
Hmm.
But whatever happened in the school must have cost Longshot. Or not must have, but it did.
Didn't Nathan mention something about Longshot, or am I remembering wrong?
Nathan mentioned the previous Navi, which was the normal Navi that he basically destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That you guys were kind of made from.
I wonder if Nathan knows anything about Longshot.
It seems Donovan knows everything about Longshot. It seemed more than willing to tell me, but again, I didn't ask for more detail than what was already given without my provocation. But
Cross has an input that she's never seen Alan snap at us before. He
yes,
seemed a little angry instead of just nervous like he usually is.
it's good to know he has other emotions, though it did hurt a little. But I guess I asked for that.
Ah, you know lovers quarrel.
Lover's quarrel.
Yeah, you argue, and then he realizes it will take too much work for the divorce, and even if he wants to get the money from you, and then you'll have to
Yome
make
starts
up.
thinking that she could probably just talk to Bug from now on.
I really don't think that that's how it works, Bug Vader.
Are you
Because
sure? That's
in
what
order
Bug told me.
in order to have a lover's quarrel, you require lovers. I am a Navi. He is a human.
Wait, so
So what?
you think it's not beyond that? Your feelings?
Oh, they probably most definitely are, but well, you've probably heard about it, right? Some people do not like that. And one must also consider Alan's already blotchy reputation. Does he really need people thinking that he's going out with his net Navi because he, quote unquote, can't get a real girl? I am thinking of his reputation. Or is that also wrong?
Cross
Well,
lets
it's
you guys
wrong,
know that
but-
Alan is getting closer to his computer.
Ah, crap. Well, before he gets here. It's wrong, but not for the reason you think. It's wrong because you don't consider yourself a person. Alan logs in. There.
Hmm.
I'm only saying that out loud because Cross knows like his has his pulse and everything like logged in with her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As eventually the monitor is turned back on and Alan shows back up. Everything's set up.
Mm.
I don't really have a lot of things to do until everything happens. I was actually thinking maybe going out for a bit of a jog.
All right.
I'll
Are
be
you planning on taking?
I think just to make sure that everything goes well, I think I'll take Cross so that she can let me know if I'm overworking myself.
Of course, that would be best.
If she doesn't overwork you with her personality.
Yome, can you figure out what to say to Smoke Man?
Of course.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I also set everything up that I'm going to wear. I put it downstairs in front of the television if you guys want to see it, and maybe help me out a little bit with that. But I'll
What
be
is
back
this
in just a bit.
Hawaiian bullshit?
I'll be back in just a bit, though. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Mm.
He leaves. Cross logging out.
What is this Hawaiian shirt bullshit? You are not going out with that young man. Absolutely not. No. Khakis?
As Alan goes to go downstairs, he takes the PET with him. You guys no longer feel connected to the PET as he leaves the network.
Well, now what to think about how to reply to Smoke Man. He didn't really reply to the first thing, only sent a repeat. Den City... Den Area 2?
Mm-hmm.
Den Area 2, which is in the park. It seems that he might want to fight again. But the park is already dangerous as it is. Most people are being kept out of that. What do you think, Bug Vader?
Bug would probably bring up that again is not really working in this case, since this would be one of the ones. This would be the one that you guys didn't defeat.
Mm-hmm.
What the voice in the sky said.
Hmm. Well, we can't say we'll be there tonight. And if Alan goes to his mother's, we won't be here for a while. I don't even know where his mother is.
Alan
How far
did say that going to Psi Labs and going from there would probably be safer than going from here. So it doesn't really matter how far away she is. He does plan on doing it potentially then.
Okay.
Just making sure that you remember the conversation.
Okay, so he said earlier in the week we'd be going to his mother's. Do we know exactly, like, in a couple days, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days?
He didn't
next
say
weekend?
anything specifically. He seems to have understood something from it, which probably means that this happens a lot. You could potentially send a message to his mother. You know that he didn't stop you from doing that.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's talk to Mom. Dear Mom, what day am I coming over?
You wanna type to her as Alan?
No, I'll be transparent. Just like, hello, this is Alan's Navi Yome. Just wanted to make sure on what day you are supposed to be picking him up for your custody. As agreed by your custody terms of custody or some shit. Not the term. We're not gonna put the custody part in. Just when are you picking him up? When are you picking him up?
Huh.
Looking for your dice?
I'm looking for his dice. Did I steal it?
Alan's dice is right here.
No, that's Bug Vader's dice. I stole it. That's what I was looking for. All right, let's roll. Oh.
Ooh, 7,
Okay.
10.
Cool.
7, 10.
You get a response. You get a response from. It says on the thing that it is responding from the same address. Making sure that this is the correct name. 1 second.
Oh. Accidentally grabbed.
Oh, don't do that.
Like, sometimes I hover over this gray thing and it'll be like, yeah, you can grab whatever's under here.
You get a response that says sorry, the miss is working currently. Yome, was it? Alan, does Alan not remember how to get here? And it's signed Fissure.exe.
Does Alan not know how to get here?
From what you remember, Alan said that his mother doesn't have a Navi.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like he doesn't. But she also, well, did he also say that she uses the Navis at Scilabs?
Yes.
Okay, so she can deduce that then. What she's confused about is that it's like she's like, what time is he gonna get picked up? And then he's like, doesn't he know how to get here? And it's just like, what? What? What do you mean we have to go there?
Do you want to send another message back?
It's that thing of like, oh, so we have to go there. Okay, we're new at this. I'm a new Navi. I don't know Alan's entire schedule yet. So what time do you expect us? Question mark.
Response is almost immediate. Oh, a new Navi. Understood. We've all been there. If he could show up around Tuesday, that would be perfectly fine. That's what she has listed on her daily planner.
Okay.
Tuesday after school. Are you there?
Hello?
Are you there?
Hello? Are you hear me?
We're probably gonna cut out in a second.
Oh no!
I'm watching it.
Oh no!
I'm watching it. We'll see.
Oh no!
Do we cut out?
We haven't yet.
Is everybody fine?
We haven't yet.
Are we all good?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm talking to them.
Hi, them.
All good? Okay, we're good. Never mind. It was just you guys.
Alrighty then.
Nice.
Yeah, so she replies with, and how long will we be with his mother? How long is he regularly with his mother?
I don't know how long they usually are together. From her schedule, he'll be returning by Monday the next week.
Okay, so we're gonna be there for a good couple days. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting us know. Look forward to potentially meeting you at Scilabs. And then she'll send that.
Same here, he responds. I'm kind of new to this as well. So it'll be nice to meet you.
Neat. Smiley face. Send a smiley face. Okay. So if we're gonna be there from Tuesday to Monday, that leaves us the rest of the other days he's got school. And then we've got that weekend. We don't know his mom's work schedule, so she might want maybe Saturday to spend time with him because he won't be at school and maybe she won't be at work. This is just general assumption. But let's do Smoke Man dubious email. We're gonna do how's Sunday?
How's Sunday to like meet him at Din area too?
How's Sunday?
You get a response, I'll be at Din area too.
It's the same shit. She's gonna put okay, see you Sunday, comma, maybe, smiley face.
I'll be at Din area too. Anyway, with that, you guys finish up what you guys were doing. Do you want to check on the things he had set out, or do you think he's fine with whatever he picked out?
I'll look at his clothing, what he picked out.
He probably did okay. Let's roll for him. I'll roll for his charm, his amazing charm. You know what?
Alan hasn't.
I'll put 2 in. I'll put 2 into the charm. Did he pick out the right clothing at this clothing place where he puts all his clothing? So far, no. Highest was a 13. They're all right. He seems to kind of just have normal clothes. It's nothing like incredibly incredibly like out there or incredibly like well.
Is it too casual? How casual is this?
It's pretty casual.
It's just like that very quick passing thought in his head. I won't even have to sabotage their date if this is what he thinks is fine.
It's up to you if you'd like to help him or not.
He really wants this to work. Kind of. How are the pants looking? Are they like jeans? Are they like
Yome,
slacks?
the self-cucker.
It's just like it's that thing of she's putting herself above Alan because she's like, I'm a fucking net Navi. I can't do shit if I don't have a body.
It seems to be jeans. He seems to have jeans, a bit of a thin long sleeve shirt.
If Jean is really looking forward to that, she is probably going to want to look as cute as possible. If Alan comes out looking like this, that might start this out on a bad foot. What do you think, Bug?
Specifically, Bug.
Bug. What do you think, Bug? I think you shouldn't help the enemy, Yome. Stop cucking yourself.
If you want to know what I think you should just, tell Alan how you feel, go from there. There's gonna be consequences, but you know what? It's obvious that your feelings are strong enough
clothes,
to
Bug.
take that. Oh. Do what you want.
Well, Bug, we've only existed for about 4 to 5 days. I can't tell him that I like him this quickly. Isn't that weird? I feel like he'd bring that up himself, too. Even if he did say in the previous that it's like he's known us for a longer time because he went into our head when he was making us. I know there's a lot of plot contrivances in this, Bug, but I'm trying to think somewhat logically. I am a net Navi, after all. She says all of this.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing. Yes, it has only been 5 days. However, confessing your feelings doesn't mean you're going to get married tomorrow.
Of course not.
How a relationship works is you start off, you get a foundation, then you work on it together. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Just don't escalate too quickly. But you need to start somewhere. You don't, if you're going on Tinder, you're not expecting to talk to someone and then have friendship and then date. No, sometimes first date, you want to date each other.
Someone's at the door. Someone's at the door.
Wasn't that an application to hook up to set people up for casual sex?
Someone's at the door.
Does it surprise you that's how I know my dating information? Someone's at the door.
I know, it's probably Alan coming back from his job. Don't you think that will just make him uncomfortable along with everything?
Of course it's gonna make him uncomfortable.
Then why am I asking you anything? No, come back here.
Of course it's gonna make him uncomfortable. It's making you uncomfortable. The more you hide your feelings, the more this discomfort's gonna escalate into something you can't control.
I'll have to remind you guys, in order to see his clothes, you were in the living room on the big screen. And Alan just walked into the door. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's great.
If you guys
I'm
want to
not
continue,
taking it back.
if you guys want to continue this or not.
No, we're looking at the clothes and nothing else. Let us be oblivious.
Bug probably saw Alan and is still
No. Here's the thing. You guys heard out loud that someone's at the door.
Yeah, we said, yeah, okay, shut up, Mr. Prague.
Okay. You guys wonder why he has such fucking high stress.
We don't help.
As I said, Bug probably saw him and knows, okay, he's probably listening. Doesn't matter. This is getting too far.
Right now, what's most important to him is reestablishing bonds with the people he really cares about. Right now, that doesn't include me.
The door has not opened yet.
Right now, what I feel doesn't really matter, does it?
How many times are you gonna have this conversation with how many different Navis?
Shut up! I need opinions!
You're always told the same thing. It's like a fucking echo chamber.
I know it is.
Okay. Clearly, you're looking for a specific answer.
Possibly. Everyone keeps telling me the same thing. Just think about yourself, do what you feel is right. That shouldn't matter, you're a person.
Okay, then let me be honest with you. This is for both your beings that you should do something. Because your mental health is going to affect his mental health. If you keep this in for a long period of time, and then Alan, not knowing your feelings, goes towards someone else, how well do you think you'll be able to handle the day-to-day?
Oh, hi, Cross. Wait, Cross?
Whoop. Alan comes in, but you don't notice that. I rolled earlier for Cross's scan.
Yeah, don't bother rolling for bugs.
Cross knew what the fuck was going on, and she told Alan to wait for a second while she went in and turned off the TV. She got a really high scan.
Hi,
Let me
Cross.
be blunt with you, yo man.
Because she's trying to not make him have a humongous fucking stress roll.
The more you hold this in, the more you're going to not only hurt yourself, you're going to hurt him. Whether you like it or not, these feelings are real. And sure, I could pretend that it's all nice and warm and fuzzy. It's not. People in your situation will do dangerous things.
Mm,
So you better get the rejection out of the way before the maybe turns into something you regret.
Mm.
I wonder if Alan heard all that.
No, he hasn't, says Cross. I turned off the TV.
Oh. Well,
Cross
either way.
probably says whenever you say that not only does she turn off the TV, but she feels like ever since a certain name was mentioned around Alan, that his heart rate has been abnormally high, and you guys having the conversation you had probably would have not been very safe for him.
Well, you heard that, Bug Vader. I guess we won't be talking about anything like that tonight. Because I just make things worse. He can come in now, Cross.
He's already in.
Awesome.
She looks at you as she probably mentions the things that happened yesterday and the whole conversation and everything that happened in the morning yesterday. And she seems to shrug and walk away, basically bringing up the fact that Alan has not been having a great time as she goes off. Back into the PET.
Well, you heard her, Bug. Either way, I thank you for your input. I will consider it among everything else I've heard. And I will try to think less negatively of myself.
I mean, you could. That would be the healthy thing to do.
As much as I probably would want to do that, now isn't a good time. Maybe when he isn't so stressed out. Promise?
Why are you asking me?
No,
are
I'm
your-
saying I promise.
Oh, you're saying you promised. I thought there was a question mark.
No, I said it wrong because of bad delivery.
Okay, my bad.
That was bad
Reverse
delivery
that.
on my part. Promise.
You don't have to tell me you promise. You and Alan are the ones that are going to be affected.
Mm.
Though, because we're both net Navi, I will say I might dig up a body more for you than Alan. So if Alan goes on with that, with some sort of skag, then, well, I'll be on your side there.
Well, as long as it
I'll
doesn't.
kill her for you.
I appreciate the sentiment. I hope it never has to come to that.
No one ever hoped. No one ever wants it to happen.
Smokeman gave me a lot of ideas about how to snuff people out from the cyber world.
Yeah.
All I have to
Okay.
do is go and make sure that their doors won't open and their stoves leak out a bit of gas.
Alrighty then. Hey, Alan, do you want me to assess your clothing choices now?
Do you turn the TV back on?
Yeah, we'll turn it back on. Bloop.
You turn the TV back on. As you notice, Alan is just kind of like over by the couch. He seems to be leaning on it, basically out of breath. You see that he is sweating quite a bit.
It seems you've had quite the exercise.
I don't do that. I don't do that a lot.
I could tell.
Sorry.
That is quite fine. I will say, before you change into anything, you should probably shower.
Yeah.
Also, I must discuss about your choice in apparel for today.
Is it bad?
Not that it is bad, it is just a little too casual, do you not think? For a date?
I, I guess.
You said Jean is pretty popular, correct?
Mm.
Do you not think that she will try to look her best?
I mean, yeah, but I'm mostly here to try to have a good time with John. I don't want to give her the wrong idea.
You don't?
No, why would I? Honestly, I'm really sad that she thinks that everything that happened between us was me trying to get back at her, but I also don't want to make it out to be that, you know,
That you're interested in her?
I don't really know how I feel about things like that right now. I've not really had a lot of time to think about it, but I think that if Jean does like someone, or maybe I'm overthinking it, she probably deserves somebody a lot more collected than me. I don't want her thinking that I'm just there to try to get a date with her or anything.
I see.
Is that wrong?
I do not think it is wrong if you only wish to be platonic and have no romantic intention. That is a little bit of a relief for me, actually. I wasn't sure what kind of impression you were to do, and I didn't want to potentially lead you astray and maybe cause some misunderstandings between you and her, thus further roughing things up a bit.
I got really confused whenever we were talking about it being a date and when she called it that and everything. I mean,
it is why...
Sorry.
No, I am sorry. It is kind of why Chillfox and I decided on that hour.
I mean, if... I'd like her to have fun, though. If that's anything. And, again, I don't know that she wants to actually date me or anything like that. I just don't want to make it out to be that that's the only reason I'm there, you know? I want to make sure that she knows that I'm there because I'm sorry for what happened, and I don't want her to I want her to maybe think that I wouldn't do what she thought I did. That's what I'm wanting to fix the most of anything.
That is understandable. It is good that you wish to show her that you are benign in your intentions, that you do not see her as a prize. Most people like that. I was simply curious because she had so willingly agreed on a date. So I guess I was trying to hard as well, which, as her Navi, I probably should not have done.
I mean, it hasn't, not crossed my mind to maybe really go on a date with somebody, but I think just jumping right into it like that would be really weird. The last time we were alone, something really dumb happened, so if I were to ever go on an actual date with Jan, I'd like to have it be more on my terms, I guess.
And what would your terms be?
Not take me on a date and prove to me that you're a good guy.
I thought that was how most dates went.
Uh,
But I have never truly gone on a date either myself.
I'd like it to be kind of mutual instead of one person just saying that it's happening.
I see.
If that
Then,
makes any sense.
No, that makes perfect sense. Again, it is a good cause of relief for myself because now I don't have to feel like I'm making you overdress.
I would like to maybe fix this though if you think that I am being too casual. I would like for her to have fun.
Mm.
Do you think you have any ideas?
Well, for one,
This article of clothing is not as insert trait here as what would be if you wanted to send this message.
I see.
Very abstract instructions. Maybe not this T-shirt.
Of course. I mean, I wasn't planning on wearing a t-shirt. I said a long sleeve shirt earlier.
Okay, fucking. Well, maybe a sweat. Well, maybe if you're going to wear this, you might want to wear a light jacket over it, one with a pattern to accentuate the fact that this long sleeve shirt doesn't have one.
I see. Perfect.
And then if you want to balance out the colors, you want to maybe go for it, depending on the color tones of what you're wearing on top, something lighter or darker on the bottom. Coordination.
If I wear this over top of this too, it makes my shoulders look a little bit bigger and make me not look like a tiny wimp.
yes, and don't you want to appear masculine?
I don't want to say manly, but like...
Yeah.
And then if you're going to wear pants like this style of shoes tend to be a bit better for that, as they do not scrunch up the pants and cause unnecessary wrinkles.
You guys go through a bit of Alan's wardrobe as well as talking a little bit about some things that he could do he could wear. You end up with admittedly some clothes he said he's never worn before that he was just given by his mother and father on occasions, as he seems to at this point be wearing something similar to like still a casual-esque but more something you would potentially wear to a restaurant.
That is a lot better. It is not too casual, but it is not, this is totally a date, I wish to date you date.
I guess it works.
This is a going out outfit. This is a going out. But the going out can be, food.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, it can be.
Hi,
But-
Tristan.
But the outfit is can be either worn out with friends, worn out with a potential love interest. It could be one or the other. which is good.
Thanks, Yome. I really appreciate the help.
No problem. I am happy to be of some sort of help.
I'm glad you didn't laugh at... Don't worry
Why
about
would
it.
I laugh?
Well, I mean... I feel like if I would have said the same thing to Donovan or someone, they'd probably call me crazy. Not wanting to impress someone like Jan. And,
Well,
I
you've
feel
told
like
me
I
you-
can... Let me finish what I'm gonna fucking say.
Sorry.
I feel like I can talk to you about a lot of different things like that. A lot of things I can't really talk to Donovan or anyone like that about. You give me really nice advice.
Well, you did say earlier that you wish to reconnect with people and make friends.
Hmm.
It's good that you want to do that, and I want to be of some sort of help in any way I can. If I didn't, I'd be just as bad as outright sabotaging them, wouldn't it? And I also don't mind helping in this case because you have told me before that you do not think you need romantic love.
Not right now, no.
So I am fine helping.
I've been feeling really good today. A lot better than I felt in months. And I think
In her head, that's a fucking lie.
And I think that's all thanks to you guys. Sorry for snapping earlier.
No,
I should go take a shower.
Yes, of course.
No, that's weird. Later. Yeet.
Someone mentioned something where they were like, in the chat, say, where was it? Freaking, they were like, she's holding Bug like a baby, and I'm like, I actually imagine her holding Bug like a teddy bear. A buggy bear.
Bug's
She's
just
holding a.
Bug's
Hey
just
Will,
in
you
the
wanted to draw
boobs.
something. Hey Will, you wanted to draw something for me, right? Draw Yome holding Bug like a teddy bear.
Bug's just in the boobs.
Definitely. Okay.
Just in them boobs, in them bitties.
Yeah. Hold him like a teddy bear. He's got little ears.
Like a penguin bear, people are saying.
There we go. A penguin bear.
I'd love it.
bear.
I would love it if fucking Bug Vader got his data like remade and like fixed, and he just is a penguin.
I'm sorry. When I'm hearing Buggy Bear and all that, I just recently marathoned the entirety of Avatar: The Last Airbender, so it's like, oh, you mean a platypus bear, right? No, bear.
Well, no, because like
Buggy bear.
the big thing with it is like, can you imagine that? First off, if your image data got uncorrupted and you turned into a penguin, what all that would mean? That would mean that this virus company, this antivirus company, thought the best thing they could do for their antivirus virus busting like program was to look like a penguin.
Their slogan was killing viruses.
A penguin in heavy armor. With a blaster.
That's Bug Vader's true form. When he's purified.
When he's purified, he gains back his original element. Like right now he's a junk Navi, but if he does this, he'll get back his aqua element.
Penguin powers.
Penguin powers, ho. Anywho. Speaking of penguin powers, Alan's gonna go shower. Yome, you got all those chatties with Alan. Do you wanna go do anything while he's showering, or do you guys wanna just move on to basically when you guys are about to leave?
I don't really see her doing anything in between then. So there'll be that. Yeah, we can go straight to when he's about to leave.
Okay. You return to Vader. You guys kind of like look over the the things at the home network that's been going on. Alan comes back. Eventually, he dresses in the outfit that you guys had picked out. He seems to look pretty okay in it. You know, it's fine. He does look a little bit broader with that on. It's a little bit thicker than his usual wear, because he's wearing like a sweater underneath and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
As he gets ready to go, he makes sure to grab his battle chips and his PET just in case. He looks down at you guys. So no copy bots today, right?
Not until later for dinner.
Right. You said you were going to. Vader, do you want to also, or are you gonna stay in the PET? Good to know, Vader. I love you too. Gosh. Glad I can say it like this.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
You know that stupid Thomas meme where he just looks at the dumb face?
Well.
Yeah?
He asked if Vader was gonna get into a copy bot as well at the end of the thing, or if he was gonna stay in the PET.
Sorry, I kind of went in
No,
and out there.
It's fine.
It was great.
Like, when I came back in, when you confessed the love, I'm like, oh, did he finally say it to Yome?
No.
No, and then I said, excuse me, because of that dumb Thomas meme. The
I
dumb Tom
can't
and
do
Jerry meme.
that, so I was waiting for you guys to continue the love drama.
He was saying that to you. But no. Do you have an answer to that, or do you want to get in a copy bot at the end of the movie as well, or do you want to just hang out in the PET?
Do you want a third wheel from me and Chill Fox? Because we're going on, because Yome and Chill Fox have a date.
Oh, hell no.
All right then. I have the stuff you told me to pick out, Yome. He holds up a bag where they're nicely folded and things in that nature.
Yee. She's totally gonna ask about that, but that's okay. Fuck you.
Huh?
X.
No, like, I was like, John's gonna just totally ask about why are you carrying around women's clothes. Fuck you, that's why.
Oh, I thought I would like to cross-dress while we were watching. You're weird, man.
Okay, this date is over.
Okay, this date is over.
All right. With that, Alan goes outside, and he goes on his way to... Whoop. Here.
Yay.
He gets on the metro line, just normally this time. Since he said no copy bots, he does not have you sit with him this time.
Nope.
Comes out the other side, goes up, and is back in town. As he's kind of standing there, looking behind him, looking around. Sorry, I keep forgetting that I'm not waiting for you guys. Let's go. Oh, I guess I don't need to say that either.
Yeah.
Step.
You're so tense, Alan.
He's just... This is the first time Alan's actually walked without you guys in the city. You guys see kind of how Alan normally is now, whereas usually he has you guys to kind of distract him a bit. With this one, he's kind of like making sure that he's like on like the side where like closest to the buildings. He's stopping when people go by him and then going.
Holy crap. I've got anxiety.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We are still here, technically. Just not physically.
Yeah, it just looks like I'm talking to myself.
Do you really need me there to hold your hand?
No, of course, no. I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm the best.
You can do it.
Hold up. Boop. We don't need this currently. Bing.
God, Wendy's never puts enough cheese on their salads. I don't want to go all the way upstairs just to shred cheese, but I don't want to eat the salad without cheese.
What a dilemma.
It is a very crucial dilemma. I need cheese.
Alan, where'd you go?
You put him right here in the mall.
I did? Oh, he's not in the mall yet. Alan makes his way down the crowded streets, making his way through the area here. I have to do a roll, and I would like you to roll me for your scan.
Okie dokie.
Vader as well, if he's there.
I'm going to put 1. I'm going to put 2.
Is Vader there?
Will?
I'll roll.
Yeah.
I'm rolling for your scan.
Okay.
Did you want to put any inspiration in it?
Nope.
Alrighty, I'm
What'd
putting
you-
2 inspiration in mine.
Did you already do it before you rolled?
I have not rolled yet.
Oh, okay.
First one is 12. 2. And 10. So 12 was my highest roll with a 3 scan, which is 15.
As you're going through the crowded area, Alan does not seem to notice anything. However, people in the PET, since you guys do have their network address, you guys can tell that even though you guys are a couple of hours early, you feel the presence of Chillfox somewhere in the area.
Oh. Chillfox is nearby.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. We are rather early ourselves because you had some plans to do, right?
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that they are out as early as they are.
Should I... They wouldn't already be at the theater, would they?
I do not know.
Probably
I could
not,
send
right?
Chillfox a quick message.
Yeah, that'd work.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do that.
You send Chillfox a message. As you do, a message returns to you. As you see, hi, because I don't know what was in your quick message.
Well, the quick message would have been just like, picked up on you. We're just out and about doing some stuff before we meet up.
Same. Jean's going through some of the clothing, going through some of the clothes stores. She couldn't figure out which one she liked best, so she's grabbing something new.
Is she going all out on this? She sends back, is she going all out on an outfit?
He sends back a little sweaty face emoji.
Alan just hears an audible, oh no. Oh no. Just like looks at the message, looks up from Alan from the PET.
Tell her she doesn't have to go all out. Alan is decently dressed, but it is more of a business casual. Not... He didn't want to send the wrong impression.
Oh, that's good to hear. She was hoping he wasn't going all out too.
No, he had no intention of.
You should see. She just, and then she puts like a little laughy face. You should have seen what he picked out before I helped him.
He just puts like a little sneering emoji like. Mm.
He's got little fox ears. He's got little fox emoji.
Yes, canon. I need a full set of fucking chill fox emojis. Nah, I'm kidding.
They're just the regular emojis with fox ears.
But yes, with that being said, he just kind of like looks at you like oh.
Yes, it was far too casual, even for going out with friends.
He responds, "Oh, she would have loved that."
I bet she would have. Fucking laughing emoji with sweat drop.
But I hope you look forward to what I will be wearing.
Winky face.
Oh, you brought an outfit too?
Of course I did.
Maybe I'll
Do you
take
need
maybe
to know
I'll
so you can
maybe I'll take her up on that then.
beep boop boop beep boop boop beep. Fucking, I didn't think about this outfit. It is insert color here.
Good to know. I'll let her know.
Sweet. Thumbs up. Thumbs up emoji.
Alan,
Yeah.
it seems for a minute Jean was going all out. She's actually nearby because she's picking out a new outfit. But I let Chill Fox know that you're dressed a little bit... you're just a little bit more casual than that. So hopefully Jean also tones down whatever she was...
I guess we'll see. Let's just get to that store. Bug, you said it was Pravda? Okay, cool. All right, I'm heading there.
It was Pravda. Ow.
Pravda Illuminati, here I go.
Hooray!
Alan makes
Just
his
a
way
little
into
bit more
the
money,
mall.
you can do it.
As he makes his way into the mall, he heads straight to Pravda, which is heading straight by Cool CD. Anyway, he has to duck underneath the dragon, of course, as everybody does.
Oh, wait, let me mute.
I was fixing to say...
That Jester's using a can of air. No, it's okay. It was just, I didn't think my mic would pick it up so well.
I thought you were blowing your nose.
No! He just had some crummies on his keyboard, so he was using the air.
Since you did all the work for him, he goes straight in. They have a bag for him, and one of the people inside is like bowing at him, saying, "Sorry again. Sorry about that. Sorry, sir." It's fine. Just thank you. As he walks out with the full broken PET. What was that all about?
No idea.
Let's find somewhere I can mess around with this. Downstairs maybe? Or should I go
Yes,
somewhere
of
more
course.
private? The mall's fine. I can do this in the mall, right? I'm allowed.
Well, what are you planning on doing with this?
I just want to isolate the. I just want to isolate the wireless receiver.
Why do you think you couldn't do it here?
I just don't want people that I don't know.
If you are a little bit anxious, there should be nothing wrong with finding a private place to do it. Even if it's just a bench a little far off away.
I think I'll do that. I think I'll go outside. He decides to go outside, and as he does, leaving one of the exits, he just kind of goes out to the exit that has the one of the windows busted from the attack from before. A lot of people don't really seem to be around that area, so he seems to find a bench and sit down. As he's doing this, I already rolled for him for this before, which is one reason why he has an extra programming thing right now, as well as because of his knowledge in physical engineering. He's doing pretty good with this.
I need cheese.
What?
I need cheese.
Go get fucking cheese.
Give me like 5 minutes. I haven't even started on the salad.
I mean, I'm
No
not gonna
cheese.
wait on you.
Huh?
I mean, I'm not gonna wait on you.
Okay. Okay, you can keep going. I will try to shred this cheese as fast as possible because they buy it in blocks.
Okay. I'll actually wait on her. How are you guys doing, chat? You guys doing good? You good? That's good.
Did I literally BRB when you needed me?
Huh? Oh no,
Did I
I had said I had just to kind of keep Vader in the conversation. I'm like, you said it was Pravda Illuminati, right? And then you didn't answer. I'm like, yeah, I'm heading there.
Okay. I
And then
was
it's like
just using
after ducking under the dragon, as everyone does.
that time it wasn't me going in and out because tired. That was actually me using the bathroom.
So what?
Because
So what's
bladder.
the guy in the security room's name again?
It doesn't matter now because his name is Alberto.
All right, Alberto.
Wait, I think I remember his old name.
Oh yeah.
Nah, it's Alberto. It's gonna be Alberto now.
What about Albert?
Oh, Albert.
Franzu.
Don't
You have
look
to
at me
add
like
"oo"
that,
at the.
Albert.
You have to add "oo" at the end because it's an anime. You see. You can't just be
Oh,
Franz.
Albert,
It has to be
ooh, good.
Franzu.
Or Franzo, depending.
How did Alan react to his extra cash? He hasn't even noticed yet. Currently trying to find all the memories of Breath of the Wild? Heck yeah. You go for that, Alathea. You got 2. You have a long way to go. What I need, see, people are asking, when am I going to include the cheese battle chip? See, what you should be asking is when am I gonna make Cheese Man the Navi? And believe you me, it might happen one day. As soon as I run out of more ideas.
Yeah.
Missing 3 already had the rest? Heck yeah.
One of my RP characters is a pseudo vampire. Aside from that, I'm good. Are they Nicolas Cage just running in the streets going, I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire!
I've told people a lot about how when we used to be the only 2 evil people in like one of our other campaigns, where like I was Luzio and you were the Lich boy. I can't remember his name.
Vladimir.
Vlad, of course. I was thinking Vladimir, but then I'm like, that's way too easy for a Lich. And I'm like, right, never mind. He wasn't a Lich at first, and Will is Will.
Yeah, he wasn't a Lich. He was just a con man.
Then he became a Lich.
Well, first he became a Lich. Then he became confused and angry and
Then you were like King Lich or something.
No, I became a Lich because my brother was a Lich and I stole his powers. And I wrote in a book that I treated like Tom Riddle's diary. Except
Cheese!
except instead of which, like, okay, it was pretty much like writing in Tom Riddle's diary where they fucked me over.
It was great.
I have the cheese.
And you rotted out my eye, and we put the eye of Vecna in it, and that was the best part of the entire game.
I have the cheese.
Makoto was your favorite character? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, people always say that. People always talk about Makoto as like one of their all-time favorite characters from these games.
I like the meme where he's like, I have a belt and I'm not afraid to hang myself. I actually learned about that before I figured out it was a Filthy Frank meme.
Oh, that's what it's from.
It's a Filthy Frank meme. I didn't even know that until I actually ran into it somewhere.
So, back to the game.
Yeah, sorry about
God,
that.
I missed the Makoto shock.
As he sits out doing the things that he was doing, he isolates the part of the thing he needs. He got a pretty good roll earlier, but I do want to have him roll one more time to see if he gains anything else from this physical thing of tech. If he gains anything else to use with anything or to sell. Unfortunately, he seems to go through things, and the only thing he's able to find, let me roll on the table really quick for the PET. The only thing else that he was able to get from the PET was he was able to get a new screen. That was the only other thing that was salvageable. So he was able to get the original program he wanted, which was the wireless adapter, and he was able to isolate the screen as well. There was no cracks on it or anything like that, and he felt, hey, whatever. The rest of it was basically junk, though. He got some of the wires out that he think he might need for something later, and then tossed the rest in one of the bins. That's for the recycling and whatnot. I was hoping we could get something outside of that. It must have been pretty expensive. But
So,
either way.
So, why were you afraid of tinkering it out? You had bought it after all.
It's more... I don't want to not... I'm gonna roll for his control again. Da 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 da.
I'm just hitting all the wrong buttons
I'm
today.
gonna put 2 into it this time.
Eternal Shadow, I'm going to just assume that your character looked like Devilman from the original Dragon Ball.
He looks to you. I don't want to keep shutting you guys down every time you ask about certain things. At least at school and things like that, people get a little bit nervous whenever I want to mess with things like this.
No.
I'm not really, especially this close to the science fair. I'm not really allowed to do stuff for stuff.
It's that thing of she opens her mouth, closes it.
I see. I feel that while I can understand why in a school environment not to do, I feel that in public you should not feel as if those...
It was unfounded. Yeah, I agree. I think that knowing that Jan was nearby, even though I don't think that she even knows about that stuff, I think just knowing somebody from school was nearby, it made me a little bit nervous.
It is more than understandable. But at the end of the day, what you do outside of school is no one else's business but your own.
I'll try to be a little bit more open, guys, about things.
It is quite fine, Alan. We are supposed to go at your pace, the other way around.
I really... Don't take this the wrong way. I really hope that you guys never have to know. Anyway, I'll need to turn off the PET for a minute. Is that fine? I'll be sure to keep it brief. You guys, you won't even notice. 1 second. As he goes to the PET, you guys are inside the PET currently. You guys are not connected to any sort of outside source. For you, everything goes black. And literally 1 second later, everything turns on again.
For a brief second, was like eternity. All I heard was the screaming.
From what you guys could tell, you guys seem to have been out for about 30-45 minutes.
That is how suffering in hell is like. All instantaneous yet everlasting.
There we go. Done. I thought about putting in the other screen. It's a little bit better than mine, but it wasn't as big, and I do think that this one we might be able to sell it somewhere, so copybot fund.
Of course.
But now that I have this adapter in, we might be able to do what one of the newer models of the PETs can do and try to jack you guys in from a distance.
Hmm.
It could fail, though. It's not really made for this model. But if we ever need to, like, jack into something across the street or something, that might be something.
Mm-hmm. And if anything well, let's also make it so that if something doesn't have a jack in, we'll jack in.
I think they'll still need to have some sort of receiver for you guys.
Hmm.
But who knows? We'll see.
Of course.
I'm not entirely sure what this is all about. I've never really needed it, really. Either way, he looks around. Maybe we should head back over toward the mall. If Jean is there, if John is there, then maybe we can meet up with her.
Meet up a little early, of course. Unless there's anything else you want to do.
Not really. If you guys were out here, it might be a little different, but I'd like to maybe get with somebody who I know real quick.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
He starts making his way back inside. As he does. By the way, before I forget, let's take out the two that I used for the Owl Inspiration last time. And yep, Alan does not notice. Of course, he does not. You guys might though, actually. Roll me for scan.
Yay!
Hooray!
I keep forgetting you guys technically would have been around certain things, even if you don't know them entirely.
I'm putting in 2 inspiration.
I rolled a 2. What a coincidence.
5. 1. Nine with 3.
Neither of you.
Oof.
Neither of you noticed this.
Where'd my? Uh-oh.
Yep.
My black hole disappeared.
Did it?
It's gone. I don't see it.
1 second, and I'll look for it. It's not responding for me right now.
Oh, that's why.
There you go. Is it back?
I got kicked out of the room.
Damn it!
The stream is still going.
Okay.
And then someone mentioned, what about cross?
Right, I should probably roll for cross. Gonna overwrite this.
Yeah, for some reason, I think that was just me on my end because the stream and everything else is still fine.
You came right back in too. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so stream was, that was my end, I guess.
Well, the things you were trying to delete were deleted, so that's all you need. I guess let's roll for cross. Why not? Oh, fucking course. Can someone, like, tell Jake that he's been the MVP of this game without actually being here?
Yeah, they can let him know.
So while you guys are in the PET, Cross seems to look up and say that a familiar Navi is nearby.
Oh?
She doesn't exactly know who it is, but it seems to feel like one of the Navis from class.
Oh. Well, if it was Chill Fox, we'd know.
You guys think about it as well. You guys can't tie down it to anybody, but you do know that you've been around this Navi before. And as you guys sit there, you note that it's getting closer to Alan.
Okay, so there's 4 Navis it could be. Caliber, Beastman, Blitzman, or Sparrowman. 3 out of those 4 we would rather have. Okay, chances are good. Chances are good. Let's fucking hope it's not Sparrow Man.
Alan,
Huh?
there is another familiar net.
As you say that to Alan, you look at Alan as he seems to be on the escalator. Alan kind of looks at you guys, and from the area you can see, somebody seems to be behind Alan with a smile on their face.
Yum.
Bing!
Who the fuck is you?
You guys might not recognize this guy because he didn't have art last time you saw him.
Who the fuck is you?
A disconnect on my end, that's what it was.
Yeah, you disconnected a long time ago. There appears to be some boy behind Alan.
There is someone behind you, Alan.
Huh? He looks back.
I'm gonna stay disconnected, but I'll listen and reply when need be.
That's fine. I can roll for you.
Yeah.
But yes. As he looks over Alan's shoulder and then kind of like looks to Alan. Well, what you doing here by yourself, Alan? Kane. Seems to have a bit of a smile on his face. Alan kind of like steps backwards on the escalator and kind of trips a bit, landing on his butt.
Be careful, Alan.
He looks over at at his PAT again. So those are the 3 new Navis you got. One of them's pretty cute.
Which one?
He just kind of like looks and sees you, just gives a smile. Well, not the one who asked so many questions. Not my type.
That's fair. I wouldn't want you interested in me anyway.
He looks back at Alan. All by yourself in the mall? Where are you heading to? Nowhere. I just going up to, looks up above the escalator. Valeria's secrets?
No. None of your business.
Alan, your Navi's being a little bit rude to me.
I can be whatever I want to be.
What are you doing here, Kane? Well, I just came back from hitting the arcade, about to leave, and I saw someone else coming in one of the exits. Thought I might want to trail him around, see what he was doing. Well, as you can see, I'm not... Oh, you thought I meant you! No. Not that interesting, Alan. You are the next person. Oh. Okay.
So you're here playing video games? No, don't you see the broom? I was literally hitting the arcade. Fuck you, arcade.
Cool. I don't want to hold you up. What's the rush, Alan? Don't you want to hang out?
No.
Not really. The escalator at this point has taken them all the way up to Valeria's secrets. As Alan steps off and Kane steps off with him. Well, it seems like I've also got something to do here at Valeria's. Let's go in together. What do you... He kind of puts his hands on Alan's shoulders and starts pushing him toward the store.
Danger! Danger! Cross! Pound the alarm!
Kane, what are you... Come on, you said you're going in there, right? Seems like a bit of an interesting place for someone like you.
Cross, pound the alarm!
You don't understand. What's that?
I'm eating too fast because I was so hungry. Help! Help!
What's going on over here?
Help!
Alan is basically in the doors at Valeria's secret.
Sexual harassment!
As John makes her way over and sees this. Kane stops and looks over with a bit of a smile. Oh, hey, what's going on, Jan? We're just going inside. We're just going in here to pick Alan out some new underwear.
False.
False. John looks over at him, looks back to Kane. Kane looks over. Oh, aren't you dressed up? Yeah, I'm here for a date. A date, huh? Well, as you
John,
can see, I'm perfectly available.
John, we've been waiting for so long.
He looks over towards you as you say that. Yeah, I'm over here for Alan. You can go back inside, though. You look like you had something to do. Gonna go sniff some more panties?
Oof.
Didn't take you for such a loser, John. Oh well. Looks back over to Alan. Looks back to her. No, it's just, like I told you last time, Alan's a lot more interesting whenever he's around me. Sorry you didn't get to go on our little trip. Camping? I wouldn't have been caught dead. Either way. Later, Alan. We'll go in some other time.
Negative.
Negative. He just kind of gives a smile and heads back to the escalator. Starts going down.
This is why I need a copy bot.
He goes and makes his way out.
This is why we need to get a copy bot as soon as possible, Alan.
We could have got a copy bot at the station.
She said no copy bots, and that was a deal I was willing to respect.
And wouldn't us having a copy bot not really matter in that case?
What do you mean?
Either way, we wouldn't have used it if that's the case.
I could have accidentally pushed him down an escalator.
John, you look pretty. I'm kidding.
You know those feelings I was saying you're repressing? This is unrelated. Keep going, girl. I'm kidding.
That could have been very bad.
Either way, I'm just glad that I didn't end up like last time. Oh. Is he one of them, Alan? You really shouldn't be taken in by people like that. Sorry. No apologizing. Come on. Tell me, how do I look? You look great. Do you mean that? Yeah, definitely do. He just tries to smile after nearly getting fucking thrown into a girl's lingerie store. It's fine. He would have been fine if he was in there. But you know. Whatever.
Would he have?
He would have been perfectly fine. What are you talking about? I see you got all dressed up too. I was hoping you'd come in your regular casual stuff. Then I could really outshine you.
You're welcome.
Oh, so you were able to stay in there. She looks at the cop. She looks over at the PET. I thought for sure that you'd actually come in a copy bot.
I mean, I would love to, but if we are rivals, then I guess I should respect your wishes and make this a fair fight.
Rivals? Interesting.
Finger guns.
She just kind of smiles. It's kind of weird that somebody who calls themselves a rival to me would be going out with another man later.
We are just friends.
Oh, of course. Just have you know, I won't accept just anybody for my chill fox.
I won't accept just anyone for my Alan. Or anyone.
She just kind of shrugs. Well, come on then, Yome. What do you think? She kind of like turns around. Again, she's according to Chill Fox, she again went a little bit overboard. She's not like as bad as she probably could have went, but she's wearing a dress. It seems to be very nice on her. She's wearing a bit of a shawl around her shoulders, things like that.
Well, I at least appreciate that you put away your prom gown.
Well, we can't be wearing that too early, now should we?
Of course.
You didn't say what you thought about it, though.
It does look nice. I wonder if it will be able to compare to what I am going to wear.
Oh.
Mhm.
She looks over at Alan. I just thought you went and bought something. Was it something you picked out?
Of course.
Did Alan help you pick it out?
If you did, it wouldn't be a surprise, now would it?
I think, weren't you picking that out with the others yesterday?
Thanks.
Sorry. The others? Oh, you did say you had some plans yesterday, didn't you? We actually went to the movies yesterday. You're going to the movies 2 days in a row? You sure you don't want to do something else?
There are lots of movies.
Yeah, and, I thought that if you're wanting to have dinner afterwards, I could pick out the movie.
Or vice versa.
I like that you're taking some initiative. Sure, you can pick it out. I don't really know if any movie's gonna truly grab me or not. I was just expecting you to take me to some cheesy flick that you would have seen. I looked him up last night. There's a couple of them out. I thought I looked at them and I know the perfect one to go to.
Yeah?
He's gonna roll charisma. I know the perfect one to go to. She got it too. She's just like, Sure you do. Well, let's go ahead and head out. Okay. We may get there a little early. We can wait. Also, the best parts are before the movies anyway. That's when you can find out more movies. Okay. He walks a little bit ahead of John as they go down toward the exit. Upon making their way out into the station here, I would like for again for Yome and for Bug Vader to roll for scan. I'll have Bug Vader roll it since he's not in here.
Have cross scan too.
Right. I'll roll for cross.
We're all in this together.
Okay, cross this time got pretty bad.
Because we're all in this.
Nat
Fucking
20.
God, Squeaky.
Nat 20, and then I put inspiration in it. 9, nat 20.
You guys are making your way away from the PET. You can notice he hasn't left yet.
Stranger danger, we are being followed.
Zoop, zoop, zoop. Followed.
The obnoxious bleach blonde.
Kane? He looks around.
With the mismatched contacts.
What are you talking about? They're the same color.
No, see, this one's F69B. That one's F68 too. They're very close, you see.
How
but
dare
they're
you?
not.
How dare you? You know who can tell me if they're the same color? Phantom. Are they the same color?
Phantom, cover for me. Cover Phantom.
As he looks
Phantom,
back
it's a
at them,
loaded question. Ignore it and pretend you didn't hear them.
as they look back at him, there's not a lot we can do. He already saw us going toward the theater.
You've been stopped so many times this weekend.
There, Phantom responded.
Sweats profusely.
Obviously mismatched. Yep, sweats profusely. Phantom, you're supposed to be on my side. How dare you? As he's like, there's not really a lot we can do. He's already saw us going over here. Oh, should we even have to worry about him? So what if he sees us go in? This means he doesn't have anything better to do with his day. I guess. I mean, I don't want any rumors or anything starting. Am I that bad to stay around?
No, but someone... You must understand that someone with Alan's reputation would want nothing to do to make it worse than it already is.
I guess that's right. Don't worry. Let's try to watch something really raunchy so he thinks we're seeing something R-rated.
50 Shades of Grey?
Oh, perfect. You know, my mom has that in audiobook form from Gilbert Gottfried. Anyway.
Yes! It grows in power. Pretty hot.
It's pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie. Whoop. You guys, they make their way into the movie theater as they do. Where are you at? Bing and bing. Perfect. As there are people in here, unlike yesterday, there are people and there is a Flick and there is a Anastasia. Alan seems to be looking over at Flick, kind of like eyeing her a little bit, as John just kind of like gets over at him. Alan, what are you doing? I'm right here. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go get our tickets now. Here I go.
I'm right here, Alan. This time the evil tape will not...
Yo, May, I don't know what tickets to get. Should we go to Mercury?
Well, let us look over the options one more time.
Okay.
There is Mercury.
I'll go slow.
There's Mercury. There is Late Night Tango.
What?
Late Night Tango's a movie now.
There's Mercury. There's Late Night Tango. There's He's Just Not That Into You. There's Oh God, Please Stop Part 2.
Oh no, that. It's called That Part 2 because it's it and that Part 2.
Then there is the one about the girl and the dog. Tales of Phantom.
He gets up to the thing. He's like, okay, Mercury, Tales of Phantom, Late Night Tango. He looks up and sees Anastasia.
Too Late Night Tango. That one sounds like it's interesting, but just by the name.
Yeah, no one can. At least it has a name like Late Night Tango, so no one knows it's a role play.
You don't know what you're jumping into. That's the best kind of title.
Playing well. Steps inside and just kind of like looks up at Anastasia, as he seems to have in his feverishly trying to figure out a title and things like that, seems to have completely forgotten that he has to interact with Anastasia now.
2 tickets for Late Night Tango, please.
Hello there, Alan. What my Navi said. You don't have anything to say?
No.
2 for Late Night Tango? Alright. You want any popcorn or anything with that?
We're having dinner afterwards.
Just 2 drinks. Just 2 drinks. She seems to go and try to collect drinks. At this point, Jean has made her way over. Alan, Kane keeps looking over here at you. Anastasia comes back with the drinks. Oh.
You know,
Well, if it isn't John. Oh, Annie, what's wrong? What's going on? You work here? Oh, sadly enough, I do. What do you recommend us going to see? Well, I wouldn't recommend Late Night Tango, that's for sure. She puts down the 2 tickets. It's very much a snore fest. No one would be caught dead watching that.
I make a movie of it then.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're fucking doing what a Rocky does, where to show someone's evil, they kick a fucking puppy. And right now, I'm that fucking puppy.
The movies come out several months apart. I'm kidding.
That's so they can have a higher budget.
Well, in a way, that's true. I mean,
it's very much true.
The art style improves because that's usually in the time frame I'm working on stuff. Stop effing! I'm not dead. I'm just kidding.
I googled it, and on Rotten Cantaloupes,
Stop
it gets
kicking
99
me, Anastasia! Stop!
I googled this title, and it got a 99.9 on Rotten Cantaloupes.
Oh, is that what you had us have us watching, Alan? Yeah, it's what we chose. Looks up to Anastasia. Honestly, I can't believe you're staying here with him. Come on now. Once I was gone, you must have turned into something of a queen bee, right? I'm not a senior yet. There's no way that I'm the queen bee. Although, to be fair, no seniors so far have tried to take up your mantle. Maybe that does make you like that.
Queen bee, is that for queen bitch? No.
Yes, actually, I'm kidding. Well, at that small rundown place, I don't think anybody there would have really tried to follow an act such as myself. Oh, fairly confident. Just like you, Annie. She looks over at Alan. Alan's just like, at this point, looking very defeated. Either way, I would suggest you going and watch something like Mercury. It's a much better movie, don't you think?
Do you like romance, John?
Looks over at Yome, looks over at Anastasia. I don't think it really matters much what I like. Be perfectly honest. Alan said he wanted to pick it out. So, let's see what you can do, Alan. She goes forward and she grabs the 2 tickets off the counter. You sure? It's probably not great, but it seemed really interesting. You can never tell unless you go and actually watch it. What kind of drinks did you get? I didn't really say anything yet, so she looks back. You know what I like, right, Annie? I mean, we were friends, right? 2 of those, please.
Yeah, Annie.
Goes over toward the drinks.
Yome says, yeah, Annie.
And it's not okay.
As she goes off, she goes, what a bitch, right? What?
Is that what the queen bee stands for?
Queen bitch? That's probably what it is. Let's be honest. Anastasia looks back like, bitch, I can hear you. Comes back, has like 2 just looked like cola like drinks. She goes, Annie, you know I don't like dark sodas. Oh well. I guess it looks like Alan knows me a little bit more than you do. Let's go.
She likes Crystal Peepsy.
She grabs her drink and starts walking off. Alan grabs his, like, wait up! Anastasia looks after him.
Big oof.
Late Night Tango is 2 hours, right? I don't know. They go off.
Big oof. As we walk off, Yome says that big ooh.
John and Alan make their way over to the area where Flick is standing. As she goes there, I mean, I hope that didn't. I mean, what's she gonna do, Alan? She doesn't go to class with us anymore. I guess so. Honestly, it's kind of dumb. She's supposed to be an adult now, right? Still picking on a kid in high school? That one cool. Yeah.
Psst. Alan!
Hmm?
Alan!
Looks down.
Should we tell her?
What?
About yesterday with Anastasia.
Specifics?
Like the fact that she was the cause of the rumors? Or that she is a bitch?
I don't think so. It just,
Only thought to ask.
I don't want to start. I mean, don't you think that'd be a little bit too convenient?
Of course. I only meant to...
Hold on. They're saying something's telling me that this is going to become a horror movie night. Are you trying to say something about me?
Well, maybe the fact that the theater had been having some issues yesterday? Like with Flick?
I'm actually hoping to fix that.
Oh,
Leave it to me.
proceed. Proceed then.
They get up toward Flick. As they do, they hand off the 2 tickets. Flick kind of like is looking a little bit dazed as she looks back to them. Yeah, please give me your tickets, please. Here you go. Right here. Thank you. Are you okay? Yes, I'm perfectly fine. If you're fine, then, you're supposed to be able to help us out with anything we need, right? That's true. I have to keep everything in top shape. The pizza we had yesterday, it was cold. Oh, cold pizza? But you were one of the ones yesterday that I was trying to apologize to. Yeah, it was. I'd like another one. Another one? Of course. I'll get it to you right away. What was that about? That doesn't seem like you to complain like that.
Flick looks off. Flick's hands became chainsaws. Clearly, you're saying her name wrong. It's Julie.
It was cold. Well, I mean, at least you can stand up for yourself with something. Let's go sit down. John makes her way going forward. Alan walks after her. At this point, they sit down in the theater with the amazing trailer that's on the screen.
Late Night Tango 2020 and 2020.
So does this ever happen in Late Night Tango? I just gotta...
What happens? The scene? Not yet.
I mean, we are supposed to be in the year 2000, so, like, you know, maybe it's a little bit further.
But we are going into the ruins of Hollywood for the next arc, so...
Got it. It'll happen. Here's the thing, Will. You now have a blood brother bond with me to put this scene somewhere in that arc.
You can just be a random NPC eating an ice cream cone and having a cherry on top.
It's not a random NPC. The one that's probably going to do it is Nightmare. Who's pretty much... This was an accident because, 1, Bug was not planned. 2, Nightmare was first. They're pretty much kindred spirits. Nope. Okay, the pun's kind of intended.
Yeah.
Pretty much Nightmare is Tara's character's doll.
As the two of them go to sit down, Alan seems to look over toward John and just kind of be like, thanks again for the help with her. Don't worry about it, Alan. You brought me all the way here and wanted to have me watch that movie, right? It'd kind of suck if I just said no and laughed at you already. I'll have to wait until the movie's over to laugh at you.
That's not nice.
By the way, 1 second. He looks down to his PET. Guys, can you get that program ready?
Yes, I can. Which one was it?
The, Allen program .bat or whatever it's called. Let me find. Yeah, this one.
This one? Okay, I will be holding it.
Okay.
I will hold it.
I don't know if this will do much of anything, but I have a feeling that, well, especially after what we saw yesterday and what Bug showed me, this may help.
When will we know when we're supposed to use it?
He kind of like scratches his head a little bit. Flake said that she likes watching movies, right? Wait for her to sit down. I'll see if I can get her to sit down.
Of course.
You gonna watch the movie with someone else, Alan? No, not really. You need to tell me what's going on. It's a little complicated. Oh, too complicated for someone like me?
Yeah, probably. It is one of my games.
Looks to Yome.
It is a little bit personal. We will let you know when the smoke clears. Maybe.
Gotcha. She looks down at her own PET. Chill, Fox. Be on patrol.
That is a good idea.
You got it. The theater gets quiet as a few people show up to the movie. Not a lot of people are showing up. However, eventually...
Ouch.
Fucking
Just
shut up,
had to put
Will.
Just had to put the realism there.
Shut the fuck up, Will.
Come on, this latest installment of freaking
I offered to let you use the bigger theater for your movie release.
Listen here.
I'm just saying,
intentionally screaming at me, that didn't phase me. This accidental one, that hurt deep, man. That hurt deep.
I just want to watch this intense installment of the Late Night Tango franchise. This one is supposed to be very highly anticipated because it was the return of Joaquin Peacock. Joaquin Peacock. In his lead role as Dio.
Anywho.
Are you...
As everything is settling down, people have come in. Loads of people! So many people have come in, and, eventually, Flick makes her way in as well. She seems to be carrying a pizza, and she makes her way over toward Alan. I am so sorry. I am so sorry about yesterday. It's no problem at all. Thank you very much. I can't hold this by myself. Could you... He has her, like, go a little bit over and just kind of motions toward, like, between him and John. Of course. She sets it down. Upon doing so. Flick, you said yesterday you liked watching movies, right? You wanna sit down and watch this one with us? Oh, well, I mean, there's not a lot of open seats. But maybe. Sorry. But maybe. If you'd like to, I mean, once you're done with whatever you were doing. Sure, I've been wanting to watch this, actually. I'll come back in a couple of minutes, okay? Thank you very much. Hey, free pizza.
We didn't do this for the pizza, though, did we?
No.
I mean, we can take it home, though. It'll be dinner for tomorrow.
Yome, Cross,
Hmm?
Vader. Yesterday, whenever we were going through the stuff back in the back, Bug found out a couple of things that were going on with Flick.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really know what's up with them, but I think that Anastasia is trying to blame a bunch of things on Flick that isn't her fault.
We figured as much.
From what I saw, she was messing around with his programming a little bit. I could tell because it's stuff that we learned in school. Stuff that, well, it's pretty easy to trace if you know the kind of coding it is. Something you would only learn there, so it has to be Anastasia. But because it's coding from school, I know how to reverse it. But I would need to actually do something to her copybot, which wouldn't really allow anything like that. But yesterday, whenever I saw you leaving the copybot, I was trying to see if the wireless adapter worked as well as, well, normally anything else would. And whenever I saw you leaving, it worked. It seemed like a bit of a cinch. It was too easy.
Oh.
We'll see what happens. The movie begins to start. The movie begins to start, and after a couple of minutes, Flick does make her way back in. She gives a smile toward Alan, and as she does, she sits behind him in one of the seats. And by behind him, I mean it'd be easier actually if she sat here. Let's do that.
Do I do it now? Do I do it now? He said to do it when she sat down.
As John kind of like looks over, seemingly curious about what Alan's doing, Alan looks over toward her, facing the newly attached adapter that he put onto the PT. Go for it, guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the thing with this program. Meow.
You send the program over toward Flick. And here's where Alan has to actually make a check here.
Uspiration.
Should I use all of it, or should I just use one of it?
Use half. No.
Use.
How much? Where is all his? Oh, this is all his.
Yeah, he has 5 currently.
He has 5?
Yeah.
Fucking. Depending on how badly he really wants this to work. All of it.
Here's the thing: if I really want to make sure that that one of the things I have written down works, I should probably put 5 in it. But that's no fun.
Do 4?
I'll go 3. How dare you?
I was trying to help.
I'll go 3. That way, there is still a chance of it going bad. But he is doing a knowledge roll, so there's not a lot of chance of it going bad.
You never know, man. That's what we thought about the control and the stress.
The thing is, Ellen is watching a movie with Raziel and Cowrie, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Their sexual tension is... Woo!
I'll actually have it be 1 for the knowledge roll, and then I'm going to have another one for the programming roll. So, like, I'll put 2 to the programming roll. Altogether, that is a 13, plus the bonus from engineering.
We have more money.
Altogether, that is a 14 plus the knowledge plus the bonus from engineering. What was that? What just happened there? Han just donated $10. Says for Alan. Alan gets 5 more.
He also donated $20 earlier.
Did I miss that?
According- I don't know. I'm looking at like the little list thingy. It says $20 as well.
Nope, I got that. That was for Party Zinni.
Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure.
Try to thing me. You know what? Because you put that in, Han, I will use one extra one for the programming. First roll. 14 with programming, plus the bonus he gets from the homebrew program. Not as much. Ooh. 18 plus the 2 plus the bonus for homebrew programming. By the way, I need to probably name this. Let's call it homebrew. Bop. Will you get better than that? Yes!
Ooh.
Yes, you will. Okay.
Such a good boy.
So Alan's knowledge roll was to see if the connection was working with his PET, and if he did a well enough job to connect it to his old time PET. He didn't have to do a humongous roll for that. However, I did get a decently low roll with that, so it almost costs the entire thing until you nat 20 your programming roll, and it's like, oh well, fuck it. As Alan looks over. You guys use the program that he created last night to potentially set things up for him. It seems to go through the wireless transmitter pretty decently. And as Flick is sitting there watching the thing at Late Night Tango, she seems to look very happy for a moment, very surprised the next, almost like shocked, like to a point of like scared, and then her eyes go dark as she lays back in the chair. Come on. Come on. John just looks over. She doesn't move. Not again, no. Come on. Flick! And as he says that, someone says shush somewhere else in the thing. But her eyes begin to light up once more. As they light up, she seems to look over toward Alan and toward John. She seems to give a bit of a smile. Reboot successful. Downloading update files. This could take up to 2 hours. She leans back, shuts her eyes, and she seems to just fall asleep.
What just happened?
She was, like she said yesterday, state of the art. But Anastasia wasn't letting her have her up-to-date BIOS. Whenever Bug was looking things up, he saw that the old BIOS she was on was full of holes. But if I forced an update, then she would be fine. He seems to seemingly gasp a little bit. Again, he looked as that was going on, you could see in his eyes the desperation that almost came to the surface. As Alan sits there, John puts a hand over on him, touching his shoulder. He looks back, just kind of yeah. She smiles, just kind of rubs his shoulder a second. She's like, Alan, shut up. The movie's going. Right. Turn the sound off on your PET. What are you, raised in a barn? Of course, yeah. As he lays back in his seat and looks forward. You guys, I'd like to know when you sent the program over, did any of you decide to copy it over? Or did you guys get rid of the program entirely?
I mean, it sounds like something that'd be good to have in the future.
Gimme.
So yeah, if it was
Vader,
possible to
you want to try to take the program for yourself?
What? No, I did.
Yes, you did. Gimme.
Vader, making a copy of this program will take up your entire Navi storage. Are you fine with that?
I don't know. That seems like.
Okay.
Until you get home, you will have to carry it, basically.
I mean, we have a connection to the home network here, Bug Vader.
Okay. Listen. Just do it.
What do you mean?
I can do so many things with this. Gimme.
Fine. Gimme.
Okay. You have the program that Alan has dubbed Forced Update.
I'm pretty sure though with Cross we also have like a connection to our home network through this theater.
Yes.
So if he wanted to just drop it off at home, he can do that, right? Through our mystery connection.
Yeah, if you guys would like to do that while the movie's going on, you definitely could.
Yeah, you can definitely do that, Bug Vader, and just throw that in the home computer. That way we still have it and you still have Navi storage.
That's up to you. Do you want to keep it on you for now, or do you want to take that home?
Keep it on me for now. It'll seem like they'll be drawn because of it later. I mean, he wants to watch the movie.
He wants to watch the world burn. Yeah.
As they watch the movie, Alan seems a lot more calm than he was before. He seems almost very accomplished with what just happened. He seems to be very proud of himself as far as the program is concerned. Again, whenever he had watched over her, one of the key things that the three of you in the PET got from it was he said, "Not again." But with that being said, as the movie continues going forward, I think we're going to end things off there for tonight.
Nee.
As I straighten up, looking throughout the theater, some people off in the back are shown. Some of them looking a little bit annoyed because, some people in the front are being fucking loud. But there is somebody in the back who doesn't seem to mind too much, as he seemed to have been more watching what was going on there than really watching the movie.
God, get a life!
Meanwhile, during the movie, a certain someone has a break as they make their way back into the back of the place toward the security's room, going away from Alberto, the security guy, and going and checking out on one of the things over through here. At which point, she gets a rather nasty look on her face, looks forward onto the thing where it says that Flick is apparently updating. She growls, types into the thing to find out where she is, and then sees that she seems to be currently in the cinema that is playing Late Night Tango. Anastasia stays there for a second. Her eyes narrow. Her brow furrows. Well, I guess now's as good a time as any. To be continued.
Flick's gonna go Skynet on us, man. You're gonna go Skynet on us. About to get Skynet.
Right, we're inbound. I should clarify when I say bot. In the chat, there's someone. I don't think I have the admin powers to do anything about it, but there's someone in the chat that's very
file
obvious.
ping. All right.
Yeah, like I'm like maybe, and then it's like table RPG is probably the best. I'm like, yeah, it's a bot.
Alrighty. Let me see. Ban. Done.
Wait, what happened?
There was a bot in the Twitch chat.
Ah, gotcha.
We
He was
already
he was
handled it.
probably sent here by Anastasia.
Probably.
Probably they were trying to say like something about banners and all that kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that bot every now and then.
Yeah.
My guys, we had Megaman again.
They're probably from Switzerland.
We got into Alan's date. And Alan was able to tell Yoma and everybody that he doesn't really consider this a date. Not in the traditional sense.
It doesn't count. Like your first kiss with Anastasia does.
He's mostly just like this is a date to rekindle a friendship more than a date to start any sort of other relationship. And so far, from what Jan has been acting like at the very least, she seems to be very casual with this date as well. She also seems to have not once but twice kind of came to Alan's aid for some things. That was interesting. I actually had rolled before the game began today because I had told Phantom that it might not happen this early, but I had actually rolled to see if Kane would show up today, and he did. So that's interesting.
Neato. What was his face? Oh wait, I think I know what his face claim was before he actually got art.
Do I still have it here? Let me look.
As John looked down, what's wrong?
I do not still have it here.
There was no dancing in that movie.
Oh my god.
At no point did they do the tango.
What a ripoff.
I gotta remember, I haven't explained in game what the tango means yet, so I have to find a way.
This
to
was
do that
the
before we
this
get
was
to
the
final
original
art.
face claim squeaky.
Okay. I think I've seen this one. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna head out and die.
All right, later, Will. We're gonna just hang out here and talk a little bit while we're ending things off. We'll talk to you later, my dude.
See you on
Th-
Sunday,
thanks.
Will.
Thanks for allowing me to advertise.
That's a problem. See you
we'll
on
see.
Sunday, Will.
Probably.
As part of the Megaman Mega Month. At least the last week of it.
I just realized I should have used this voice for Bug.
Oh my god.
Nah, I like what you have already.
I like Bug. Bug's a good.
Mega darn it!
We'll talk to you later, dude.
Yeah.
Later.
I can't
And-
wait. I can't wait.
I'm gonna say I do enjoy Navi. I'm saying that now. I know as friends we have this understanding towards each other, but so the audience knows, I'm not just like
He hates it.
I'm not just using Deke or anything
He
to
is.
get.
Oof.
If he was using me for anything, he would have taken the offer to have Late Night Tango on the channel. He's not
Yeah.
using me for anything.
Also, unless things happen at this very moment, ha, Deco, 3 parts.
Oh, damn, you're right.
Ha!
I should end it real quick.
No, that's not nice.
Love
Because
you, Will.
that means all it.
Bye.
Because that means, bye, Will. Because that means all I have to do is take the recap and the one that's only an hour long and put them together, and then we just have a 2-parter.
Do you still want to do that, or do you want me to just upload?
I
all three?
have no problem because then I only have to make 1 more thumbnail and 2.
What is more complicated, putting 2 videos together or putting a 1, 2, and a 3 on a thumbnail?
I'm offering to help.
I'm just saying, you can do what you want.
It's just I feel like when it comes to like video analytics and stuff, it is just a lot easier to digest a 2-parter than a 3 or 4-parter.
Mabel says the 4th part was the friends we made along the way. Perfect.
So that way it's like it's easier to combine an 18-minute video and than an 18-minute, an hour, a 2-hour, a half an hour. It's fine.
Ronan Lost gave $2. Says, I'm gonna guess that Alan tried to show off a custom program for the science fair and made I'm not gonna say yes or no that is the guess. However, I will say that there is no way I would make it that simple.
No, there's got to be more to it than just I made a program and I fucked up and my Navi went boom.
I would ask to refrain people from doing things like that, Ronan, especially. Like, if you did get it, I would be pretty upset that you would have to give money to it and show that, like, right there, especially. If you're going to have guesses, keep them in the chat. Don't put them in donations like that. That
can be kind of spoilery for some people. Some
but
people
again,
don't like that.
But again, I cannot say yes or no that is the case, but I'm not going to say it. I'm pretty sure that people would know that I would make things much more complicated.
Yeah. Like, there's nothing wrong with fan hypothesis. It's just, I guess, don't donate money just so it can be on the screen.
Mm-hmm. But thank you very much for the inspiration.
Yeah, no, I had a hunch that it might have been maybe something like Long Shot Go Boom, but if it had to have been something bigger for it to affect Donovan as much as he did, considering that he and Blitzman were kind of like a Batman and Robin kind of thing. Or not so much a Batman and Robin, but more like a Superman Batman.
And again, let's not talk about it too much. This early.
Yeah.
If you guys really wanted to know what happened, you would have asked fucking Donovan about it. Cuz I was perfectly fine having Donovan tell you guys. Like,
yeah, but
literally you could ask anyone except for like Jan and Alan, because Jan doesn't know.
It's that thing of,
and Alan will never tell you.
Yeah, it's that thing of Alan will never tell. Yome wants to believe at some point Alan will come clean.
I have told you guys out loud
many times.
Not during in-game stuff. Alan will not tell you.
Oh no, I believe you when you say this. Yome doesn't know that though, so she wants to believe at some point that Alan will tell her. Unless, now here's the thing, the way he snapped at her, just from mentioning Longshot, tells her a good bit, where it's like, even just the mention of the Navi involved, not even so much the events surrounding that, upset him to that degree, that even if she does know, whether she willingly finds out or not, she's not gonna let him know that she knows. And if she does, for whatever reason, decide that I need to be honest and let him know that I know, she would also have to ensure that despite her knowing, that doesn't change her opinion of him. And that's the thing that scares Alan shitless, is that he firmly believes that anyone who knows about this incident will change their opinion of him and that they won't see him as they used to. So that's the thing. So she's like, if I ever know, I probably don't want to let him know that I know.
It's actually funny too, because like you guys probably won't learn this at all in game, but John basically has never asked like anybody. Like,
what's that thing that she probably doesn't care?
She's made some assumptions, because it's like, you know, everybody has to hate you for some reason, but she's never actually like asked anybody. She's just like, whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That happened before I ever came here, so why would I care?
Yeah, that's that thing that Alan could probably appreciate, where she's like, I literally don't give a shit because that has nothing to do with me. I'm new here. And to an extent, Savannah feels the same way too. She doesn't give a fuck. So those are.
And then there's this guy.
Yeah, the only thing I can see happening is this guy being like, "Oh yeah, John, you want to know what he did? He did this, and and he's a horrible."
Well, I mean, here's the thing. At this point, they wouldn't go to John for stuff like that. They would go to either you guys or Savannah for stuff like that if they wanted to bully him that way.
I guess.
Because John's been here for over a year.
True. That is very true.
I will say he almost said it at one point, but I think like John kind of cut him off, or like he had said like something similar to it. But this not only is, you know, one of his bullies or whatever, but this is one of the ones who like actively beats him up.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the ones that are the ones that do the physical things.
Since
Which
was
is,
he
you
gonna
know,
was he gonna beat him up in the Valeria secret?
no. He was gonna probably put him in a scenario that was not great, though.
Huh.
It's like, hey, Alan, let's go into the girls' changing rooms. Oh, Alan, you're in the girls' changing rooms? Oh, we better hope nobody got a picture of that.
While you're holding a pair of panties? Fuck, you better hope no one puts this on the Facebook.com and Instagram.
And I will say this right now, Alan did not have the physique to fight against him.
Of course, that's why Yome's like, this is why we need a copy bot. So I can push him down an escalator in self-defense when this happens to you. I mean, what?
That is true. Mina brought up a good point. Like, whenever Donovan had talked about Kane, they did mention that Kane was one of the ones who was really into the whole, you know, being a bully to Alan.
We also know that Kane was the one that was really interested in Jean, which is why like Yome's picked up on the fact that he's following her, and then she's like, fuck. When guys like someone and see women as a possession, they get just as unreasonable as women do. This is not going to end well. Alan, we need a copy bot right now.
How right you are.
Fuck. Fuck.
So is Quest Girl Kane's Navi? Nope.
Probably basic bit. He probably loves Cross. She didn't say a word.
I love you, Cross. You don't say shit.
You don't say shit. You don't opinionate or say no. Ever. Ever.
It's like, wow, one of your Navis are really cute. Which one? Not you. You asked too many questions.
It's like, fuck you too. Oh, Lord, I hate him. Oh, I hate him.
But no, Kane's Navi is actually this one.
Basicbitch.exe.
Except, you know, yeah.
Basicbitch.exe.
Eh.
We'll get there. My stomach is making very weird noises because I don't have a gallbladder. I am
Eternal
going
Shadow?
to run.
Eternal Shadow.
Huh?
Kane's not cool. Has a custom Navi. He has a custom Navi.
We're just not there yet. I'm gonna BRB.
He has a custom Navi. It's just, you know, in class it looks like this. There we go. Perfect. Wahahaha. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves today. It was a pretty fun thing. Hey Phantom, did you hear what Squeaky was saying about Kane and John? Hashtag love blue. Aww. Do you have art of what Longshot looks like? Nope, Longshot is coming up soon, though. Longshot will be, I think Longshot and the dad are next. I think that's who's next. Is that right, Phantom? Is that the next one's on the agenda? I think that's who it is. Right now, Phantom's working on Avatar stuff, but the next ones I think on the agenda are Longshot and dad. After that, I think we're going to, for the next thing of it, we'll probably work on Fisherman. Or not Fisherman, Fisher.exe. And then after that, I think we're going to work on Quest Girl, I think, as far as the things for, NetNavi are concerned. There are other things in between those things, but those are the next couple of commissions for NetNavi. When's Avatar? October 30th? Avatar will either be October 30th or November 6th. It depends on if we can get everything ready for it. If it's not on the 30th, we'll probably try to have another NetNavi on the 30th. Or I'll take that as my last kind of day. Data marksman are the next ones? Yeah, there we go. Ugh. Wait, who's the India's avatar? Mine! It's going to be the next Wednesday game that we're going to have. Oh, do you guys want to see the workings of the room? The room isn't complete yet, but I can show you guys the avatar room if you want. Do-do-do-do-do. Sounds like it's going to be fun. Is this going to be a player? Going to be a player? Is the avatar situation? Are people just going to be bending? None of the players are avatars. None of the players are the avatar. There are 5 players, and that's really weird. Did it save? I think it saved. There are 5 players, and they're each bending one of the elements, and one of them is a non-bender. Uh-oh. Well, I can't show you guys now. I just lost all the progress on the avatar room. Hooray! It's fine. We can put it all back. It wasn't that bad. It was just something that we were working on for like a couple of weeks. But that's fine. Don't worry about it. With that being said, though, guys, I was going to show you guys the avatar room, but I can't really show you guys anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. We enjoyed ourselves. Have any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks? Put them in the comments below. Let me know how you guys enjoyed yourselves. I enjoyed myself. Until next time, guys, like always, later days.